Welcome to week 13 of our Axis and Allies World War II game. Phil is choosing between Soroku Yamamoto or Shishiro Itagaki as his commander-in-chief for this turn.
Christ, I don't know. That's a tricky one. You want additional infantry per turn in Korea. Wow. Shit. Naval forces may move any distance and launch an attack on fleets of the Warriors Pacific. I'm going to stick with Yamamoto.
Yeah? You're not going to take it Itagaki?
No, I don't think I can. Yamamoto all the way.
I think he might actually be the guy, just like the real Itagaki. He became governor of the province and instituted his own currency for the people. So all the real money got given to him, and he gave them his own currency.
Oh, right. Okay. Don't tell the Tories that.
I'm not sure. I might have gotten muddled with someone else, but you've
tell
definitely
the Tories
decided,
that.
yeah?
They'll be doing that everywhere.
Yeah. They just. But you've definitely decided, yeah?
I mean, I'm thinking in Korea. I'm thinking Yamamoto is more useful. I really am.
Yeah, but you've had him like 4 turns and not used him.
That is true, but you got no fucking ships in the Pacific.
And I won't do while he got Yamamoto. That's what he's really accomplishing.
Oh, okay. Then that's all the Japanese want this.
Or at least, like, when I do come to the Pacific, it will be a force capable of taking out the entire Japanese Navy.
Wow, that's going to be a huge force.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been whittling down the Japanese Navy.
I'm
It's
going
getting
Yamamoto.
Oh.
I'm keeping
You're going
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto. Okay. All right, espionage phase.
Okay, Axis
Spies
first.
Yeah.
So I have one in Gibraltar. That is
Yeah.
redeploy, show missions, embedded success. So do I need to do another mission? I think, don't I?
Well, I mean, you're at 55% success probability. What is it you want to accomplish?
What have I got? Operational mincemeat, partisan movement, saboteur, railway destruction, and counter espionage. Well, it's going to have to be saboteur, isn't it? Saboteur.
And you've got to pay for it. So 3 IPC from somewhere.
3 IPC from...
One from Japan.
Oh, yeah, I'll do one from Japan, one from Germany, one from Italy.
You've got none in Germany, and you've got...
Oh, shit, I forgot.
You've got none in Italy.
I can't pay from
none
Sicily.
In Romania. Yes, you've got 3 in Hungary. Hungary can pay for it.
Hungary will pay for it this turn then. Yeah, go on. Hungary's paid for it.
That'll be that time you forgot to build infantry in Hungary.
Unfortunate. Actually, I didn't. Yeah, I forgot that you've got to save cash from the round before.
You do need to save the money to do a spy mission. Yeah, it's the last thing with your budget each round. So you've got another spy in Catalonia.
I do. I don't really know what I was going to do with her, but she's obviously following the arrows down to Andalusia.
I think that might have been the plan to go to Andalusia and maybe do rebels or something.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Get rid of that. Pain in the ass arrow now.
Got it.
Oh, you done it. Excellent. Okay, so that's that one done. I think I have one more, don't I?
Yes, in India. You can't afford to launch a mission. You're at 30% success at the moment.
30% success.
I saved the money to build a spy, but I didn't do it. That was a huge mistake.
She's going to stay put for now, I think. We'll have to save some money next turn. Need to save 3, must remember. Is that,
Okay.
is that all my spies? Thank you.
I believe that's all your spies.
Yeah,
So
you viciously murdered the Japanese spy, didn't you?
man in Cairo stays there. The one in Andalusia is going to embed. So he was my London guy. The Australian guy's not moving yet, so he's just going to sit there. It's not being particularly effective, but he's kind of stuck. And yes, one in Ukraine. Do I cause you problems in Poland maybe instead with that one? No, because I think Russia could kick off, so having that ability to mincemeat into Ukraine would be good. Especially as I can move all of the Raj forces in when that happens. And Cairo, they can all just turn up in Ukraine because I have an open route. That would be a surprise, wouldn't it? Okay, let's
Somewhat.
actually just thinking whether I should do that. Launch a mincemeat and suddenly southern Russia is full of allied troops. Okay, let's get the income calculated.
Okay.
I heard it click. I thought it was doing it.
I can't see anything yet.
No, I don't think it happened. Let me just try that again.
Germany's
There
still
you
got
go.
nothing.
Yeah, now. Whoa, no, hang on. It's still saying nothing.
No, nothing yet.
Definitely did it. Right, hang on a minute. Duplicate the object and stuff. There's still a bug on this that I haven't fixed. I thought I'd already done this duplication before we started the session. But,
Yeah. There we go. It's in.
Is it? Is it
Yep.
doing it? Yeah,
Yep.
there we go. Yeah. But I must, when I duplicated and deleted the old one, I must have accidentally deleted the new one. Right. So Germany's move.
Now, how do I go about this?
It's always been hard. Yeah.
How do I go about
You know.
this?
L.
Could do that. I could supply 2 from there.
Bro.
3 there. That's what have you got here? Destroyers.
It's basically
Those
the British
destroyers.
fleet.
Yeah, and cargo ships, landed ships.
They've got a little bit of supply. And a naval base.
Okay. You've got the Norwegian contingent up there. Quite a lot, actually, Norway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't screw up as much as the real British Army did.
Guess what?
Well, you never know. 3 there. So what have you got? You've got 2 tanks.
A black pea jumpsuit.
2 tanks. You've got a couple of French guys. And you've got 2 infantry in Holland. I've got no supply in Western, I don't believe.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the group.
No, I don't think I've got any supply in Western. So
The only force that can attack is France, yeah.
Is France. Well, not entirely. I can bomb you.
You can V-rocket, yeah.
Doing like the start PA.
So that could be that. I could do that. Now, what am I going to do? Am I going to do what I said I was going to do here or not? I'll have to come from there because if I don't do that, if I do that instead, Hungarians can pick up the slack. Not sure. I IPCs. Okay, let me do this before I remember then. I'll pop out to Syria
Mhm.
of IPCs and come back.
I'm the best offender around. Yeah.
I can then feed that IPC back to Germany, I believe.
I have enough kills.
You do have trains to, yes, via northern Italy.
I can't give it to Italy, can I?
Do you make an earthquake?
No.
Right now.
Okay, so I'll put that into Western for now. With my truck.
What?
Because I don't think that Panzer's not advancing at all anywhere. I'll move those guys up.
We have.
That was what that red arrow was for there. Oh, okay, just going to do that. I've got 5 here I can get back as well.
Mhm.
5 from there, that comes up to +5 in Western. Yugoslavia has 2 that can go back as well. It's beginning to look a little bit more healthy. Greater Southern has 4, so I can move that out now via Yugoslavia.
Yeah. Taking the long road round to the rest of Germany.
It is. +5 -1. France has 4 +5 -1.
Okay.
Obviously,
I guess.
what you call it? Belgium is no longer ours. Leaving 2 in Denmark for some bizarre reason.
I suspect I know why.
I'll move the 2 from Poland. 2 can stay in Poland because I might want to use that in Poland.
It's not enough to do anything with.
Not yet, but I can transfer more over.
Okay, I'm with you.
I've not expanded Germany enough, have I really?
I'm the best offender in the South.
I've been too generous. I've left Normandy and other provinces to other people.
No, I wouldn't tell you why.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you why.
Okay, and 2 oil. Only 2 oil still.
You can buy one from Romania if you choose.
For 2, I believe.
Hmm.
Cruise Romania as per usual. Which I'm gonna do. I'll take that off. I'll put 2 onto Romania. I'll put 1 onto Western oil-wise. 2. Oh shit, there's one. 2 and 2 off of there. That's 3 more V rockets.
That's what Jesus Christ said when he was born.
Now what do I? Oh, man, I need so much. Fucking Air Force is so expensive.
Yeah.
Far too expensive. I could do that. That would finish that lot. I could move that over, but that would leave that vulnerable to. We could possibly do that, which would not be good. But too much fleet in the Atlantic there. It's too close. It's far too close.
No, I'm not taking in this game. I've almost killed this person. Or I've almost killed this person already. They're dead.
Okay.
And guess what? They had an opium.
I'm gonna do. If I do that, what does that do to me?
No.
It might be a shot, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, boys,
How far can fighters get? Is that
4 + 1 for the airbase.
Damn it, I can't get back.
Why?
1, 2. That's even worse by C. Got a sub there, right?
I don't get what you just said. Okay. What?
Oh, bugger. What do I need? I think you're going to invade. So I need stuff it's hard to get rid of. That's what I need. Saying they've got a fighter. I'm very low on Air Force at the moment. Very low. Okay, so if I stick a V weapon into Belgium, leaves me with 2.
No.
So if I put 1 into
Yeah.
Norway, 2 into Norway, how far can they fly?
2 plus 1.
Okay, if I put 2, oh shit. No, I'm not. I'm undecided now. I think Norway might be a bit of a. What have you got up here? Because you're going to go into Finland this turn. You're definitely going to Finland this turn. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 2 tanks, 1 veteran tank. One of them is an SS, but you've got an awful lot of shit there.
No.
Oh, I wonder if I could do that. That's interesting. But it is that undefended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Undefended for a turn. Are you ready to take advantage of that turn? Probably more than I would like. Yes.
First famous.
That would be fucking unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Only. I have none.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
You're
This
right
is really.
there.
This is. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not. I might just go for it though. I just might really just go for it. I've not done purchasing. I'm very aware I've not done purchasing. What have I got in this factory? I've got artillery, rocket, AT gun, everything coming at this turn. Okay.
Yes, you could build 5 things there, and 4 of them would at least get started.
Oh, SS heavy panzer. Look at that. 3 turns.
You
Tank
really don't
turn.
need more SS, though, do you? That's the thing.
I've got SS everywhere. That was the plan. SS in every province.
Yeah, but they only get their bonus in attack.
Okay, so if I set 3, 3, I've got 3. What's my best?
My main YouTube shorts.
I've got a lot of. I've got artillery here. I've got. So I can counter. What I need is I need another supply truck to start with. I will build another supply truck. Certainly. There we go. I will also build. Oh, I get jet fighters. But that's massively expensive.
Yep.
Yep, that is hugely expensive. Do I need jet fighters at the moment? I've got nothing you can throw in jet. Coastal point. Transport plane. Oh, heavy lift. Do I get the? Don't get the America yet, do I?
No, America Bomber is end of game. Well, 2 more turns actually, and very expensive.
I bring in a German tank destroyer. 2 German tank destroyers. And some infantry. That's Western Germany.
Ah,
Germany proper. I'll move that 2 over
I
now
have funnies
to
inside my head.
here. I haven't
Got
no.
3 things in queue.
What's wrong with
Only
you
one of
before?
them is due this turn. So
Yeah.
you could build 3 things. 1 thing would get started. 2 would be fully produced. Well, depending on what they are.
I think might need an AT gun there.
Oh,
because
I think we need to set the factory.
Oh, I
Hang
didn't-
on,
sorry,
I'll do
I
it
didn't
for you.
set the
That's
factory.
fine. I'll do it.
thank you.
There you go.
I have an
12 and
AT
1.
So that's a fact
AT
that-
gun for all
fact
that German, Russian artillery tanks that's coming. I might get a tank destroyer as well. We've got
Tank
more
destroyer
there.
is just a faster moving AT gun, really, isn't
Sit
it?
down.
It is.
We're really as a therapist.
What's that light tank? Heavy tank.
Down, bro.
Damn it.
Ow.
What's that? Self-propelled artillery. What's that? That's oil and I'll get some more. I'll get some artillery. I'll get some infantry. I'm going to need this.
Nope,
Insufficient
can't have that much.
IPC. Damn it. That's a bit expensive, isn't it?
Lesson.
11.
How would you get
I've
them?
got 12, I suppose.
So how would you get this level 2?
Okay, I'll buy that for
There
there.
aren't clones. There aren't clones
Could
of
you,
that.
1 IPC you could send to Poland
How do you
or
get a hold of that celebrity?
Oh,
They'll have so much
something.
to discuss with
shit.
you.
I've taken everything out of France, though, haven't I?
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, you could send it all back to France and get 1 infantry.
France. Okay. France right away. You could land in Normandy.
I could.
Mm-hmm. My God, he's so smart.
I'm gonna okay, move. Oh shit, I've not saved any money.
You never do.
I'm gonna send that money to Poland. I will set the factory. I'm gonna buy a dude, obviously, because this is all I've got. Dude will be important. Dude will be important. I think that is everything IPC wise.
What?
I believe.
Yeah, they've triggered 1 V rocket attack on Belgium in terms of your movements.
So I'm going to go into Belgium with ground forces,
Yeah.
obviously,
Mhm.
to liberate Belgium from the free peoples of the world.
Yeah.
That just makes you sound like a Nazi.
Just role playing it, honest.
Don't you have a credit card?
My SS, there's my
What about a credit
dudes,
card?
there's my
Oh,
artillery.
careful.
In your
I'll put
car.
them down here. We can
In your
bring them
car.
in. There's my dude there. There's
Yeah.
my.
You're emptying France. Oh, no, you're not.
Minus that one. Minus that one. That's my supply that's gone in.
18.
Perhaps I should not leave an artillery. I will
You don't want to leave artillery behind, leave infantry behind if you're going to
Yeah,
leave
that's what I was
anything.
thinking. I was going to leave
Yeah.
something behind, but
What I did.
You've got
I'll
an
leave-
AT gun and an artillery.
Yeah, that's going in. These dudes are going in.
Yeah,
that dude's going in.
Be careful with these lamps. They go in the spot that looks
Yeah,
wrong.
So that's all going in there.
Oh, why?
That's all going in there.
You're going to win that one.
My rail artillery is going to fire at Norway.
Okay, that's 1 IPC off of Denmark.
Is it just one shot
Yeah,
a turn? Is it?
Yeah, 1 IPC to shoot.
Okay, 1 IPC to shoot.
May as well roll that now. So just roll a dice, 2 or less you hit.
2 or less.
Oh,
It's a 1.
God damn it. Hang on. 1 dead British infantryman.
Okay.
One gunner with a iron cross. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it?
For 5 minutes straight.
Am I fucking going to do it? Oh, I should have put something on that fucking supply truck. But I didn't. I'm going to spend one IPC from this supply truck, and Poland is going into the Baltic states.
Okay, that's the thing I
With-
was worried might be a mistake.
With
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that can just get there.
V rocket backup.
I was a bit worried that you might do that, and it might. Like, it's going to be quite a decisive battle. Don't worry about moving it over. We can sort that out next time.
Yeah, when that moves out,
Is it the whole lot moving in? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another movement for obviously I'm redeploying the front line. I'm moving up from Hungary in a second.
Tell you what. Why don't we get this lot onto the battle board so you've got space to do all that kind of stuff. There you go. I think that's everything. Oh, nice hole in the line in Hungary.
Oh damn it! I'm not getting supply from there, am I? Damn it!
Something's in my ass.
I meant to have supply in Hungary.
No, you've not got that.
Oh shit! I should have had supply in Hungary. Second part of the plan has gone wrong then.
Well,
In some ways, doing it one flank. Oh, did you hear the Ukrainians have gone all in across the entire front line?
yeah.
Have they?
Apparently,
Oh
I've
wow!
only heard it from one place so far, and I haven't because I literally heard that just before I came and set this up. So,
Fantastic.
well, we don't know yet. It might be.
Well, that's a hell of a shock, isn't it? That would be a hell of a shock to them.
Yeah, it's all like where's the counterattack going to be? Apparently, everywhere.
Well, that's good though, isn't it? Sort of like they're obviously confident, or unless they're trying to take advantage of
Trying to cause a rout, I imagine.
depleted movements now. Because apparently during the May Day parade, they only have one tank in Moscow.
Yeah, I saw it. It was one T-34. Like they have 14 T-34s that they keep running for parades, and they only had one of them. So I assume the other 13 are in Ukraine.
So perhaps they thought, let's do it now. So I've heard that they're really low on pilots as well.
Yeah, the attrition hasn't done well for their air force, but then their pilots aren't very well trained, so it wouldn't take long to replace them.
Well, you say that, but what I heard is they're actually taking the pilots out of the pilot training schools, the trainers,
Mm-hmm.
so they can't train anymore.
They have got desperate.
You can blitz. Damn it! I meant to have more in. What's his name?
I can only blitz if I survive.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking. Yeah, what's it called here? Western Ukraine. You've got Bessarabia. You've got supplying Bessarabia. You do not. So I'm thinking Western Ukraine. I'm meant to have some supply. I was meant to have supply in Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
I really was, but I don't have any.
I mean, if you're a teacher,
Which is a mistake.
You can understand why that's removal value.
Does that put another?
I think I'm not really in position to counterattack, though, am I? If you look what I've got. If you look
Yeah,
what I've got supplied, that's Western Ukraine. I have to
It
leave
should
the
be.
infantry and the AA and the artillery behind, meaning all I can attack with is a heavy tank, a tank, and I think 3 tankettes.
But that's not
That
the
ain't going to
plan.
happen.
That's not what I planned for. I planned for more than that.
You've got time. Just put the supply on now, so it's there for next turn.
Can I
You've got 1
Yeah,
IPC in Denmark. You can shift across.
one IPC in Denmark will go onto that supply truck? Okay.
And then you can
That's
put
it.
3 onto the Hungarian supplies. Onto
We've
that
apparently
supply
spent
cart.
everything. I think
You've got 3
Hungary.
in Hungary that can go on that cart.
Hungary can't give to Germany, I take it.
They right. They can't, but Hungarian supplies can fund a German unit.
Okay, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Like they can use each other's because
Okay.
they are integrated. But their purchasing is entirely separate because they're different nations.
Okay, so that's that. I've moved up into Greece. I've grabbed the stuff from Greece. So, I was going to my strategic bomber. Now, where am I best suited to bomb? Where am I best suited to bomb? You've got AA in.
You could just kick the fuck.
2 AA there, which is overkill, really.
Is that British? Is it?
What British? Yeah, the territory's British.
Oh, okay.
Are you proud of me?
I mean, it'll liberate to Turkey because Turkey's still. No, hang on. Turkey isn't still in the game, are they? They're eliminated.
Turkey's eliminated.
But I believe when you capture the capital again, you reinstate them, don't you?
Damn, dude, intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Dude,
You've not said that's not a capital, though, is it?
I'm sorry.
That's not capital, Anatolia. Do you read instant? I can't remember now. I think we usually just keep them eliminated, to be honest. But
I might change plans. Are you going to go into? You go into Anatolia, are you?
I mean, probably not.
I might bomb the factory in Ukraine.
Okay.
Strategic bombing raid.
Anyway.
Fleet-wise, what's left? The gas spade is just doing its job.
Mhm.
U-boats. So are they really, I suppose. I can't really ask for much more. I can't. Oh,
So you know the.
gotta sink that tanker.
You know the Year 7 that usually hangs out.
No, but you can sink the transport.
Like the one.
That's unfortunate. What if I put 2 U-boats into it?
You'd still only sink the transport because I've got big convoys.
That's no good, is it? That's a waste of time and effort, then, isn't it? I have to get this U-boat out. 1, 2, 3. I think that is the entirety of the German fleet. And what about German?
Yeah,
I've got tanks.
3 U-boats on the Graf Spee.
Yeah.
Tanks in Spain.
Audi.
I think that's Germany. Done.
Okay. Well, let's deal with the battle we've already put on the battle board. So,
This is a biggie.
bear with me a moment.
I can't find it.
Oh, shall I? Should I? Let me just. There was another thing I was considering about that battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't. If I put planes in, I can't get them back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use creeping artillery, and I have a commissar. You have an SS. What's your tactics?
No, I'm just kidding.
Armored support.
So you'll get an additional hit on the first turn because you've got armor and an infantry, provided you don't lose either all of your armor or all of your infantry on the first turn, which I very much doubt you will. Let me just clear those dice.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, armored support, creeping artillery, SS, and a commissar. Let's do it.
Okay. Battle.
Oh, I just zoomed my view too far. There we go.
Woo.
And you've got a salient advance, so you've pushed me back. Right, so
Oh, that's an awful lot of people. Gone.
commissar, Where's my? There he is.
SS.
Commissar SS. Right. Then you score an extra one for your armored support, so he goes back in. I might swap this around a bit in a minute. And I got creeping artillery, and I have only the one artillery. So I score 1 for the artillery, so he goes down. These then get destroyed.
Those have got to go.
Not everyone.
But that's not my 2 more hits, is it? That's
No,
just,
that you just lose them because they're disposable units.
artillery, 3 artillery.
I'm gonna lose the AA to get a guy back.
Yeah.
So my SS Stormtrooper. Oh, look, there's a dude over there.
No.
My SS Stormtrooper
Why?
is not any use on second round, is he?
No,
But does he still
No.
pair with anything after the second round? Because he's infantry.
No.
I think it still counts as infantry, but you're asking me if I remembered a detail while I was coding something 4 months ago, and I can't
Yeah,
honestly
I'm
tell
just
you.
wondering if it's worth replacing him now with an actual
Yeah, I
infantry.
don't mind them.
As far as I know, he should still count as infantry, but I can't guarantee
No, I
it.
don't think so.
And you have
Okay.
achieved. Actually, you don't get a choice to push because you achieved a salient advance. That means you
Oh,
have
okay.
pushed. You have pushed me back.
Wait, does he
That
still
is what
remember
that die result means. So it's translates as salient breakthrough.
Imagine
You
what-
may. Oh no, I apologise. You may end the battle now to force your enemy to retreat. If the enemy has nowhere to retreat, they are destroyed. So what that would do is it would put you in Baltic states and me in Leningrad and end the battle right there if you choose, or you can push,
I'm
or you can
pushing.
retreat. Okay, so knock off your supply.
Yep.
And let's have that. Oh, hang on, I've got a change to make. Or at least I'm deciding. No, I'm going to keep my infantry tanks, I think. Do I knock the tankettes out? I am thinking you've got
Why?
I've only got 1
3
or 2 infantry.
artillery. Yeah, right, so 1 tankette can be replaced by infantry because that'll hit harder. And what that should do is that should prevent these from pairing with anyone. Oh, you got 3 artillery.
Yeah.
I'll just
No,
let
I just
1
think
pair.
it
That's
really
actually
is
fine. That's what I'm going to go with.
with.
Right,
Okay.
do your roll. Yeah. You got hero
Hero.
and
Stuff gone.
I mean, it's Eagle did shit
yeah,
on
I
you.
suspect you're going to be reorganising that. Now the tankettes aren't working. God damn it! Right, in that case, I'm going to lose tankettes, not people. Who you got? An Italian. Play when the enemy nation is actually forcing after you may immediately force the enemy to retreat.
Ooh. I do have an Italian.
Would you?
What does he do?
He was a tank commander that became a partisan.
Yes, spawn partisans, or that would be very useful in advance towards Cairo, wouldn't it?
Harry, would you rather? So, hear me out.
Well, partisans are more useful to the person who originally owned a territory.
Stop. Would you rather?
Yeah, I'm swapping.
Would you rather save the
Okay.
baby from falling off a cliff, or learn all the
That
super
other dude goes
Saiyan
back in the
Goku
deck.
like Ultra Instinct and that?
'Cause he ain't dead. Just
And what am I doing here?
No,
There's partisans in the
yeah, they don't delete because they're not in his army, so I'll just manually.
What am I doing? I've got artillery. Have you still got?
Harry,
You've got a light tank. Your tankettes have gone.
Yeah, they didn't seem to be stopping your artillery from pairing, or maybe they did because your infantry's down at 1, so maybe they are working. I know because you're so it stops you from pairing, but they don't have great combat stats. They're not.
I'm
great.
just
I just got rid of them.
Do you want to know
We're
why
up against it now, though. We've got a German tank,
Yeah.
tank.
You're kind of losing.
And-
Because I got infantry
I was
tanks, so I
thinking
can
maybe
double
from
hit
this
those.
generation.
I've got AT guns, which are hurting you badly. I might be out of infantry, but I think my armour has you beat at the minute.
It's not looking too good, is it?
No. Still, you probably
Methodology.
want to keep your tank over the mech, frankly. Possibly over the artillery as well.
That's what I was wondering.
Because if you're forcing this attack, in some ways you're better off with the artillery and getting rid of all of your tanks. But in the long term, you're better off with those tanks. I don't think you're going to win this. Should have taken the salient advance when you had the chance.
Yeah, possibly should have. Possibly should have, but you never know, do you?
Now you're in position to retreat or die.
Wrecked your force, though. Definitely wrecked your force.
This is true. I'm probably going to have to pull back and build more infantry.
Yeah, the northern
Luckily,
Russia.
the Brits are coming.
Northern Russia is looking pretty open. Do I push? Fuck it, yes.
You're going to push. Oof.
Yep.
I'm going to wipe you out.
What am I gonna do with my units though?
What, in terms of your casualties?
Infantry.
I
I'm
think you
keeping
just
it,
have to go with the
keeping it
tanks.
as it is, yeah. Here we
Really?
go. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
I need to do that.
Still got initiative thanks to your veterans.
What's that?
And tactics
Wait, but
die.
Harry, did you just make your plans?
Where are we with the casualties? I've taken 4 casualties. That is not going to be the case. I'm going to keep an artillery. I'm going to keep a commissar. And instead, I'm going to lose 1 infantry tank. And you have got the option of anti-tank weapons. In the first round of battle, if the enemy must assign 1 hit to a non-infantry ground unit, if it's possible to do so, if you've got 2 infantry. That's not bad. So it doesn't do an extra hit, but it means that a hit has to be assigned to a non-infantry unit if you've got enough infantry to qualify.
Your force contains infantry and a tank any kind. Then an additional hit requires 1 infantry and tank any kind. I think I'm going to keep what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to keep what I've got.
Okie doke.
Can't push any further, I'm afraid.
No, you're out of supply. So I retain the territory.
You do.
I must have obviously counterattacked back in at some point in that battle.
Yeah, you're going to be pushed to counterattack into Poland.
Given how many infantry you moved over, I think you are absolutely correct. Although, to be frank, I'm just glad that my northern flank is currently holding, and that's 2 turns of respite I've got, by which time Britain will be there. So, oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, the attack didn't
Assuming
work
Britain wins in Finland, anyway.
as well as I was hoping, I must say.
Yeah. I clearly need to do some reorganising there on my side, but yeah.
I mean, it has weakened your north considerably.
God, has it? Yes, I know. Not my best day ever. Right, over in the west, however, we have a battle in Belgium. Now I'm going to scramble for that because I've got 3 fighters that I think I'm going to scramble. Let me just count it up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 units. You've put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, and right, I'm bringing in 3 fighters.
Okay, I'll just get rid of that boat. Ooh, there we go.
Right, tactics-wise, I'm going to run Finger 4. So I negate a hit on the first turn.
I don't have any tanks in it, so I don't think I've got any.
You've not got suitables. You could, if you'd taken the anti-tank weapons,
Yes.
you would have wrecked one of my tanks or a fighter.
Wait, shh.
Oh, look at that. We're tied on thingies.
Bro, the
But
dogs
you got
are
it
barking
on
like me.
basis
I'm the
of
hero.
attacker. You have a hero, yes.
Oh, so a lot of our infantry
You took
gone.
some casualties there. Yeah, the scramble might have just screwed you over. Now to initiate battle with seaplanes. Right? You may ignore range restrictions on your seaplanes for this battle.
No.
Okay, it was, I think it was some kind of long distance pilot. So 2 infantry. Hang on. It's not those infantry that die. It's those infantry that die. Oh, and I negate a hit because of the formation, finger four formation tactics.
The defense classes. Did you just
So we've got to withdraw from that one, I think.
Oh, they have a battery.
Yeah.
Don't think we can push that.
That went to plan, basically.
That's a little bit too much, isn't it? Just taking the rest of the infantry in.
It's the fighters that did it.
Yeah. Should scrub over the Luftwaffe.
Hindsight's wonderful, isn't it?
Put the Luftwaffe into that.
What? Oh, there it is. Okay. That is the end of Germany's. You know what? I already need a fag break after that round because of the shock of it.
A bombing raid yet?
Oh, you got a bombing raid, haven't you? Yes, you're bombing my factory in Ukraine. Okay, we'll roll that by hand. So,
I put it in Saudi.
well, I got an AA fire first, isn't it? So
Okay.
I should roll that first. So on a 1,
Shut up, Timmy. Shut
That
up,
is
Timmy.
not
You're
what I
worth
wanted.
anything.
and then you roll damage, d6 plus 2, so
2.
4 damage.
Yeah, that's right, Timmy. Shut up. Why'd you sound like
Presumably that
Brown?
flies back to
Why'd you
Turkey,
sound
does it?
like Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to Turkey. That's a mixed round.
Yeah. I don't think that was as good for you as it could have been. Having said that, clearly I've got a situation in Russia that I need to address. But if it's okay with you, I'm just going to do a quick 5-minute, and
Yeah, sure.
Deal.
then we'll do the long draft of the Allied go where I go through all the blinking nations.
Well, yeah, the ally one is the biggie, isn't it? That is the
You don't want to
more than anything that is.
Right. BRB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What's he called himself? The good guys. Axis. Chic of it. Right. Cost 9. Well, that's all the UK supplies this round then, isn't it? Apart from what's there. So I could... Infantry there. Take that out of Belgium. Gives me enough for an AT gun. Send that over. Bomb Denmark. No, I've got to bomb Finland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's to land in Norway. Grrr.
Hello.
Hello. 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work. Just planning. Right, so in the UK, I'm going to move 7 of that up to Scotland. And just sort out this factory because that barracks is done. We now have a Scottish factory, and that is going to need an oil drum. So I'm just going to clone that one. Get that, I guess, there. Take those 2 off. There we go. Right, set that as a factory. And build a synthetic oil plant. So now the UK will domestically produce 2 oil per turn. That was a lot of IPC, but I still feel worth it, even though I feel short on IPC right now and stuff at home. Now, Norway, obviously I'm going to build an infantry there. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't hit your production counter, did I? Have you built in Hungary? Because you forget that, yeah, you took supplies. So let's just do your production. God, what just tumbled? Tanks, you've got V2, you've got, is that artillery? More artillery, so much artillery, and a supply truck. Okay. Let's just get past Hungary. There we go. Oh, it's not Britain next, it's Russia. My apologies. All right, well, I only did some builds that I would be doing anyway. So, Russia.
Yeah, jumped ahead of turn there.
I did a bit. Yeah, sorry about that. Right. Right, well, this needs to come around the train line to join the 2 that's in Ukraine so we can fix that factory, because seriously.
Have to bomb that again next time.
Yeah, I'm sure. I might put some fighters up, who knows. Now, the rest of it, money. Let's go collect money. Well, I'll tell you what, 1 can come down from there to there. This can already just build an infantry straight away because we require troops in large quantities. I think at the moment our factories have been doing things other than troops. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let me click it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into Ukraine. So I should do Leningrad first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Puts me on 11 over here. Right. What's in that factory already? Artillery. 3 artillery. I need troops. How am I going to do this?
Yeah, the Eastern Front is looking a lot less crowded than it was.
Yeah, I know. I know. Just planning how I'm going to deal with the issues I'm facing. So take those 2, add them to Moscow. Actually, no, add 3 of them to Ukraine. We'll get Moscow doing tankettes, I guess. Because that's all we can do. Although we do have plenty of stuff in production for now anyway. Right, 3 infantry in Ukraine. Yeah, I'll start the production on 3 infantry. Gives me 2 left over, and I can pick stuff up and get it to Stalingrad. Okay, I'm going to pick 2 up from Karelia. This one will pick up from Belarus and land over here. So that's so 2 from Karelia. That's in my head still. 3. Oh God, I can't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus those 2 gets us to 10. So 10 comes down to Stalingrad. Oh, they're not set to sticky. And that factory is producing this turn anyway. Never mind, I'm still going to produce 3 infantry behind. Actually, they probably should be mechs, just because of how far behind the line they are. Let's do. No, it's got to be 1 mech and 2 infantry. Oh, no, that's totally the wrong thing. Bing, bing. That leaves me 0 left over, 4 there that I haven't picked up in ages. Need to keep that surrounded. That lot needs to be released, so Britain needs to start moving up. Okay, right. Redeploy time. Clearly, I can't hold Baltic states next turn, so we have to come back. We're going to send that infantry up to stop you from blitzing through. Not that you can blitz, actually. You could only... No, I don't need to. What I will do is move on to Belarus. because if you blitz through, you're basically attacking with 2 tanks and 1 mech. Yeah, that's you ain't blitzing. In fact, you've got no supply. So actually, if I put an infantry there, you can't move forward.
Mm-hmm.
His life is a jersey.
Yeah. Okay, I have a turn of reprieve then because of that. This supply truck will go to Stalingrad. I think we need to actually do the aggressive option. I'm going to open up the south.
Chippy, I think everyone skip. What?
Okay.
What does that mean? Okay. I have a cannon. Aren't nukes just technically modern cannons?
That's an awful lot of people in Bessarabia.
Aren't you good at?
It is, isn't it?
An
And
awful lot.
conveniently, enough artillery to attack with as well.
I just got a shower thought. No, it's a Jojo
So
shower
these will
thought.
move up to Bessarabia. Shame the train line doesn't go all the way. These will get to Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
It's got AA coverage as well, isn't it? Well, I have too much AA down here, so I'm actually going to move that one back to Caucasus.
So what the shower thought is, if
Yeah, that's the move, I think.
in part 4,
Can't
there's
blitz
a stand
through.
literally just someone's hair.
I'm
So
rebuilding
rather
here.
than
I'm
fold,
going to be
that goes
short on
in fold.
troops. So I need to take
You-
out
Are.
that infantry is going to go back in.
If I'm laying in,
Yeah, your plane's no good on attacker anyway.
well,
Yeah, I've got no air base there, and let's
No.
face it, that army isn't going to be in Bessarabia next turn, and you aren't going to attack it. So these guys are going to move.
I'm not going to attack that. No.
They're going to move up to here, so I can pick off any blitzers and what have you, and start rebuilding up north. I didn't get any troops in Russia last turn, but I will be getting a lot over the next few turns. Though I might want, got to make a decision there. I might actually be holding off counterattack for one turn for reasons which will become
stop! I don't want to be
more
shot.
later. Though maybe not. Maybe actually it
No.
would work out. Take Romania, do the trollolol on Hungary.
Shut up.
Hmm.
No.
We shall see. That'll become clear by itself. Over in the east, you aren't about to attack. I can probably release those 2 infantry there, so they get to there. Let's release one more.
You could get to Stair, surely.
No, because the train
Go.
goes via Sakha.
Okay. Well, you could just walk there. Took about
Indeed, yeah, but it is what it is. All right, I think left 3 IPC in Moscow I haven't built. You know what? I'm just going to chuck an infantry in there. in Moscow. You never know. Might get
No.
started, might not.
Might do that.
That's Russia.
Yeah, okay. Russia?
Should have a fair bit of stuff coming out. Not bad. First Katyushas are coming through in Moscow. Just got to hope the nationalist China hold on against Japan to delay you for a bit longer before you come in the back door.
Oh, it's going to be the bloody Maginot Line, isn't it? We're going to go around, we're going to go through.
Right, so Britain, I've done most of the production. Now, this cargo ship up here goes to Holland. So I'm going to put moved cargo ships in bottom left. Goes to Holland, picks up those 3, drops off in London.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. This comes over via landing craft, as does this. As does. Oh wait, no. One tank's gonna. Oh, I can use the cargo. I can use this cargo ship. No, that one's got supply. This cargo ship can bring over the AA gun. So many cargo ships about. It wasn't a problem. It's just a question of finding the valid one. There we go. Got it in the spot. Now, do those 3 supplies do that or that? I mean, I do need. I desperately need infantry, but you have not got transport ships, so I don't have to defend Britain this turn. So, transport plane comes over, drops off 3 IPC, flies back. Can't select that. There we go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Can you do that
So-
with access people in the unit in the territory? Can you? Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I can stop it is air defense. So spawn partisans. We got 1, 2, 3. But that doesn't trigger a rebellion, sadly, because I would need to have the extra 3 IPC to do that, and I don't have it. Oh dear. All for 2 more IPC. Oh well.
French are
You'll be able
proving
to
difficult.
reinforce that. That's so annoying, and I'll never get another 3 like that. It's like a 1 in 6 chance. Okay. Obviously, we're going to go into Finland, so I'll take 1 supply off.
Yeah.
And we're putting everything in. I'm not going to count it. I don't want to know. I'm just going to put everything in. But I'm also going to send over, and he'll be able to land in Norway, which sadly means he don't act next turn, but I'm also going to send over the strap bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could send over these 2 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 move to get back to Norway. So I can add 2 more fighters to that. I'm going to send a seaplane, a patrol boat. I should have sent a fighter in, but I haven't got one to spare. Maybe I could send a cruiser. I can send a cruiser. I just realised that cruiser's got an arrow underneath. I'm just going to delete that. If it lets me, but Tabletop Simulator doesn't make deleting these lines easy. So let me find another cruiser and I'll copy and paste. There we go. So that deals with that one. This oil will get home. I'll move that into the fleet space. So I'll move it into Ireland. Actually, I'm going to leave that there for a second. That transport ship comes over to here. That supply goes onto my fleet. Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't because Let me rethink this a moment.
You just get it.
This fleet,
Don't
1,
you
2,
know?
3,
I think you know,
Think
dude. Oh shit, dude.
may as well mop up. Oh, what have I got here? Line there. I think I was thinking about Gibraltar. That's not going to happen right now, I don't think. This lot is going to go mop that up. Destroy cruiser
Dude,
battleship.
I'm so high up. I hope I don't die.
They're behind. So I've got one free turn. Well, I've paid for the
I
attack,
don't wanna
and then
die,
I've got
though.
supply if I somehow miss.
I got to be high up.
Send that to there. Destroy a cruiser. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They go to there.
Okay.
So that one will take a supply and it will go right through. Actually, I have a feeling the Canadians are going to deal with that for me. No, I don't need to do that. In that case, what I'm going to do, the supply will go on that ship. They're going to wait a turn. No, I could do that. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I pick up that one supply from London. I go to 102. Oddly enough. There is method to my madness. So that's the European theatre for Britain. We do nothing over there. Africa.
I'm trying
So we're going to deploy some trains. Okay. We are going to connect Sudan to Equatorial Africa. And Equatorial Africa is going to connect to French Central Africa. Central Africa is going to connect to West Africa. Just like that.
Can you do that if you've not connected up Anglo-Egyptian Sudan
I have connected up Anglo-Egyptian Sudan.
to Cairo?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I completely didn't see that. I hadn't actually connected that. No, you're absolutely right. That is a mistake. In that case, I don't need to do that train there. Because what I can do is go all the way down, all the way back up, and then come across this way. So I can still get to where I want to go. It's just I go through Belgium, Congo to do it. Because they are at least allied. So that means I can't pick up Sierra Leone, but I can go 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What game are you playing?
Right, let's get that 10 home. I'm just deciding whether to pick up from these territories as well. So 1, 2 goes into Rhodesia. So Somaliland isn't connected. Anglo-Egyptian Sudan isn't connected. So this supply truck reaches West Africa because I can pick up from Sierra Leone. Do I want infantry down here? Or, you know what? I've got better uses for that money. I'll take that 3. I'm going to add it to Cairo. Set factory. We are going to build fighter, mosquito. No, that runs out of money. But I've got more. I can go 1 from Transjordan. That's all I can do. 1 more. Maybe I should build tanks, but I'm not going to. That's fine. I'll build 1 tank with the leftover money. There we go. And then, I had 1 more APC. I could have. Never mind. Okay, we are going to move them and them to Transjordan.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah, beat
all
the
these
game,
guys in
beat.
Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, they are going to relocate
I fully beat Try to Die so far.
to Cairo. God, just.
Wow, that was just, yeah.
Right, this guy in Kenya is going to move up from Kenya. That's fine. South Africa's job is to protect the rest of Africa now. Even then, I think I have excess. Keep the infantry tank there for now, I think. Now, I think here, I'll take that fighter and one bomber. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to bomb the Graf's Bay, and then the fighter will have to land in South Africa, but the bomber will get some of the way back. This bomber. Oh God! Open targets, undefended railway lines that can destroy your logistics. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's got to be 3, hasn't it? 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to bomb that Greek railway.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's undefended, basically. Because I don't think. Or would it be more useful to bomb those Vichy?
50 times huge chance. Oh God.
Well, they can't go anywhere.
No, they can't, can they? But they also stop the Canadians from advancing right now. So be it, so be it. I think that's arguably more useful. This lot in Iraq will move into Syria, so I've paid the supply.
What? Sassy dude, not gonna lie. I went to Tech World because I'm just so cool like that.
That is Africa and Middle East done. Raj. Oh God. I had a plan for Raj. It was involved moving back. Why did it involve moving back?
I don't know.
I think I understand why. Right. So 3, 4, 5, 6 IPC gets home.
You're not talking about condensing your forces somewhere, are you? Is that the plan? Why else would you fall back?
Well, I know that Japan is coming, so I think that's probably a huge part of it. I'm going to send 5, 10, 15, 20 oil, 25 oil to Iraq. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't want it in the Raj. It's too dangerous. I just need to keep a stockpile. Right. We build a spy, which doesn't register on here. Okay, I have to do that. Right. So spies, we just have to take the money off manually.
I'm Tech World.
So I should have built this last turn. But never mind.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Bing.
Wait, what?
So
You
the
just
spy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to build a fighter and an infantry.
Fighter against our new airfield in Hong Kong then.
No, we're not going to build an infantry because I completely forgot I spent 3 on a spy. So that's just it. We build a fighter. At least we've upgraded from biplanes at last.
Yeah, you do after a while, yeah.
Although I have to start thinking about the fact that fighters take like 3 turns to come out, and I might not have that long for much longer. Right, that supply cart gets to there. The artillery gets to Burma.
Should be.
Supply truck moves to there.
Right.
This infantry moves to here. That infantry
I got
moves to
stuck in the
Malaya.
shaft. I can't get my clean fried.
This moves to here. This moves to here. Right, the artillery comes back, the infantry goes forward, I think, is what we're going to do. Now keep the tankette there. That comes back. Infantry comes back. That infantry goes forward.
Come back.
That is not enough to stop you advancing, is it?
Yeah, borderline. What, are you talking Siam or Japan?
Yeah, just Siam for the moment, this turn. That should be
probably, that's enough.
not enough. Light
Oh.
tank.
That's enough.
2 light tanks. There you go. Now you'd get massacred. That's what I want. Just wanted to bump
Okay.
Burma up a bit, and because I'm not planning to attack you right now, because you've got a big tank army up here, so it'd be pointless. I know I'm going to have to fight it, but you're not coming in with that tank army this turn. Oh wait, you could. Ah, sod it. I'm going to cede that to Siam. That infantry doesn't go to. Oh shit! It's only going to take Malaya. No. Oh.
There's a lot of movements going on in the Far East there.
That's so much coins. I'm actually lagging. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. I need more money. Damn, I got 2.9 trillion from that one only.
Okay. Well, next turn it has to get thinned out even more, sadly, but that's it for now. Now we have other things we can do. There's a biplane up here that needs to come home. We're going to build infantry for Britain here. We're going to build nothing else for now there for Britain. Oh, I know what I meant to do. I completely forgot. Can I still do it? How much IPC is that?
Bro, this area.
It's 2 IPC and I only have 1 left. I didn't miss any anywhere, did I? I missed an oil. That can come back.
You've got some on your truck.
That's true. I don't need that anymore. I'll keep 1 on to keep the options open because I only need that extra 1. So, yeah, that is true. Purchase. Okay. If that's the Raj.
Nice cruiser, eventually.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to smash your single destroyer blockade if it stays there.
I must remember to move that in like 2 turns.
Yeah. All right, if I take my time, you might forget. Let me see. So what have we have we done what we need to do? And that's I haven't missed any part of Britain. That's an old favourite trick. Oh, I have. I've missed South Africa completely. That moves as part of Britain. Ding, 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 ding. So again, it's just an infantry dude. I mean,
You're
we're
attack-
not particularly
you're attack
threatening
force, you're
Africa at the
attack
minute,
force
but
now.
the speed and size of the continent, I still have to keep the defences there. But I am, however, going to get the artillery up to there. That can actually go into Cairo, as can that one. These supply trucks will
How many drums
to
do you
do with
have?
them. They're just surplus to requirement. I don't know. There's no point. They may well be somewhere South African. This will move up the east
Oh wait,
coast a
you said you had
little.
51,000. I want
Um,
2 million.
Yeah. I suppose we should protect that oil field.
Yeah, gems.
Okay, that's South Africa. I did the purchase, didn't I? I must have. I got no IPC.
You
left.
did. You put your shit
Yeah.
up buying the dude. You said.
Yeah. Okay, combat.
Oh,
Grav
you
Spee. I'm going to use finger four formation.
Oh, what's there?
I can't use anything. I think because only single column is the only thing I could use, but it's only only 3 naval units, so I can't use anything.
Okay. Allied battle. I get a salient advance, which is the least useful in this circumstance. Well, I suppose a skull would have been the least useful. Right, so let me just check that movement. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, the fighter lands in South Africa. And then that goes 5, 6, and then it has to land. I guess it lands in Ethiopia. The other bomber went. Where did I send it in the end? Oh, that train. Right, let's roll that.
Okay.
Train
Well, it came down
increased.
1, 2,
Yeah, I hit.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't even know where you're at, so how am I supposed to know?
That's 7, is it?
1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5,
5, 6.
6, plus
7.
1 for airfield.
That you're at Heaven's Gate. And
Yeah, 7. That's what I said.
Okay. Boom. Attacking the U-boat off of New Brunswick. I don't have a suitable strategy for this
Okay.
at all. So,
Nope.
nothing.
Obviously, I need a U-boat hero. That's what I need.
Oh,
Hit.
The void.
damn. I lost a... Oh, no. I didn't realise they were all destroyers.
They're all destroyers.
I thought I assumed one was a patrol boat. I assumed wrong.
I don't know where it is.
Lost a destroyer. Where's that? That was here, so we can remove that blockade at last. Then we've got a U-boat battle at 124. Again, I have no strategy for this, but I did
Nope.
remember a patrol boat.
Hey.
I don't believe you have a strategy either.
No strategy, no.
Definitely killed you.
Nope, no hit this time. It's a new crew, that one.
was
to Enchanted Forest.
That was at
Oh, wait, we're already at
124.
Enchanted
Then we've
Forest.
got the battle for
I think
Finland.
we're already at the Enchanted Forest.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that's
That's
the
okay.
last battle, isn't it?
Oh.
The British go.
No, there's one in Syria.
Is there? Oh, yes. Yes, there is. Right. So this one, I can negate a hit or I can do. Do I have 2 artillery? Yes, I do. I'm going to do creeping artillery.
I'm using sniper hero card.
Yeah, you can still use a tactic as well if you have one. So you got armored support.
I don't. Oh, I do. Armor support, yes.
So you get an extra hit. I'm going to get hopefully an extra 2, and you're going to play your blinking card. So battle.
I'm going to everyone.
I get a real hero,
2.
and wow, there's a lot of units got removed that need to be sorted out in a minute. Right, so real hero. I have drawn Yekaterina Vasilievna Budanova. Play during purchasing. Place the 586, 587, and 588 special units in Moscow. Flying outdated machinery, these units may only move 4 and gain no airfield bonus.
So
586, 87. Oh, this is the Night Witches.
It is, yeah.
That's going to give me 3. Oh, it gives me a fighter, attack bomber, and a strategic bomber that is a biplane. Oh god, that might. I was building my strategy around a different hero.
Yeah, you have to get rid of the other Russian hero you've got, I
I
suppose.
know, I really want him.
Tactical bomber guy.
That's really. That tactical bomber guy could decimate one of your armies. Whereas this.
Night Witch.
This is the Night Witches. Come on, it's like 3
No,
units.
She's stunning.
She's the one that opened the door for female pilots in Russia. So, like, she opens up in this game all of the female squadrons. And that's quite substantial.
Where does this take you?
It is a difficult decision, isn't it?
It is. It really is. I haven't even thought about the battle yet. All right, I'm gonna come back to that in a moment. Don't make me decide right now. Let's sort this battle out. So I had creeping artillery. I've qualified for 2 extra hits, and you did armored supports. That was 1 extra hit.
Yeah.
So I've taken my guy off. You need to take 2 extra guys off.
2 extra guys. I think I might take. Oh, shall I take the tank and the stormtrooper? Oh, we've got a stormtrooper. I get a guy back.
No, you don't. That's only on attack for the SS.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll take those 2 out. Then I get.
All of your snipers will make an additional attack hitting on a 2. At the end of the battle, you may take this card back into your hand. So you can roll 2 more dice manually hitting on a 2.
Oh.
Both missed. That's it. So you don't get to do it twice in the same battle, but yeah, every battle they get that extra attack. That's why I couldn't let you build up a big Finnish army of snipers. I'm going to win this, aren't I? But I really need to make this decision. Looking at the way the force disposition has changed, though, you're not quite as vulnerable as you used to be to it, because your really mixed force has now gone. So I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to change this hero. My Russian hero is her, and play during purchasing, so I can't play her until next round.
I would have taken her.
Yeah, I think I've got to. I'm going to push this attack.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly. I got another real hero.
Oh,
so
2 hits.
Another blinking dilemma. Oh, sorry. That's fun. I've got Jimmy Doolittle. You may launch an air raid and use an aircraft carrier or escort carrier to extend the range of your strategic bombers after reaching the carrier. Refuel the bombers. So basically, I can just chain. I can do really long range attacks via aircraft carriers 1 round.
That's not much use, really.
Not when I'm not building strat bombers with the US. No, so I'm going to put him back in. I'll keep my other guy. Right, I have eliminated you and taken Finland.
That's probably going to be really bad.
There were casualties. I probably should have used those infantry tanks as a double hit at some point. It saved some infantry, but never mind. Wasn't thinking about that at the time. Thank you for the factory.
I'll take it back.
So the bomber went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all the planes only get to Norway.
Once we take Leningrad, we'll have that back.
You've got a big British army to deal with now, and that's about to be quite a
It's not
substantial.
that big.
Yeah, but it's got 14 IPC it just captured because that's a capital. So that'll be a lot of extra infantry and some support units. That's not bad. Yes, sweetie.
Hello. Hello,
Okay,
Philly.
He says hello.
Yes, I can see him.
Did you say there was another battle?
Yes, there was.
Oh, that's right, Syria. Oh, oops, sorry.
This is a foregone conclusion.
It is, isn't it?
You can't hope an Italian. You can't hope for an Italian to hold out, can you? I mean, Christ.
I've got artillery, so I'm going to do creeping artillery.
I've got nothing. I don't think. I think I've lost way to death.
And I get to draw. Oh wow! I just killed him. Tactics card, single column.
I've got that one.
Yeah, I'm not giving up my naval strategy anytime soon. Although actually, it might be the time soon to do it, but not for that one. Right. So I have captured Syria. Frustratingly, you just got all the IPC out.
Indeed.
It's almost like I'm the Americans turning up just too late.
This is Paxton. What do you think?
Sugar.
What?
What's wrong?
I can still do a non-combat move, can't I? I'm going to move that up. Oh, yes, I will. Yeah, that's all I can do. I shouldn't have built those fighters. I
This
should
is
have
me
built
where I get big pat.
artillery.
Oh.
Do the fighters
no,
next
no.
turn. Never mind.
Okay.
That's me go then. That's Britain. Definitely. I'm not so sure about Shan State.
Then
Fuck it. No. Stay there.
do you want to?
No, that's enough to be a deterrent for now, because you'll wait until you've got your whole army there and then go in. That's fine. And if not, then so be it.
Canada and Australia.
Yeah. So, Anzacs in Africa first. I'm just looking at what's coming out for the Raj. 1 tank. Oh dear. Right. I'm gonna march this dude, not move the tank out. I'm just gonna move a dude into Morocco. Actually, do I have? Oh, I could actually. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this transport ship to here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that doesn't help. I can't quite reach. Yeah, no, I have to walk over. That's fine.
Walk over to. Sorry,
Rio de Oro. I've got to capture that before you start building infantry there. Over
that's a way
here,
away. Yeah.
this supply cart will go to Somaliland. These guys are just going to stay in Ethiopia for now. Actually, Now I'm going to move one out.
Damn.
So that's Africa. Australia. These two planes go to the airfield. I'm going to get ready for the big reveal. And yeah, I did mistakenly build barracks last turn, thinking I could build oil, synthetic oil in Australia, and you can't.
Right, Frank.
So
I guess
1,
it's W.
2, 3, 4. Because yeah, it was going to be like industrialize them, and as soon as it opens up, be able to build the synth oil. It's like, oh, there's literally no synth oil zones,
Right, you want to bring them ahead.
which makes sense because Australia has raw resources. They just dig what they need out of the ground. I'm going to save that money. Oh no, I've got one oil. I'm still going to save the money. Yeah. Okay. Around here we did nothing. We did nothing in New Zealand. Canada. Canada's doing an attack.
Canada's doing an attack. Ooh.
Yes. Grab that, and a boat. So we're supplied from the American naval base, and we're bringing 2 extra supplies. We go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to clear out our submarine problem. Meanwhile, of course, I should actually sort out the Canadian purchasing. So 1 from the west. Camera. Camera's doing this thing where I can't zoom in at all.
I'm going to go to the void now.
I wonder if that would be worth it.
There we go.
Teleported to the void.
1,
Could be fun.
2, 3, 4.
Really good
Might be fun to do that.
Right.
Don't think I actually need to send supplies, do I? I've got plenty. What I need to do is continue to build artillery here. Yes.
Maybe now. So I'm guessing the first one is Axolotl Ocean.
That artillery, that infantry, and that supply truck moved down to America,
I'm heading to Axolotl Ocean.
leaving one guy at home.
Meet at Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to meet the Minecraft.
They can't pick up because those guys have moved already, so they'll stay there. And that is Anzac Australia. So we have a battle to resolve in Season 121.
Okay.
I have no
Confused.
strategy cards of use
Not
or
at
heroes.
Nice to see a U-boat hero coming now, but never mind.
Don't know if there's any in there, to be honest.
Probably.
I got Lewis Burwell Puller. They
Yes.
call upon destroyers in an adjacent sea zone to add their attacks to a ground battle. They cannot take hits.
Good Tech World.
Play to force retreat.
It doesn't injure my eyes.
You've got an American already.
American destroyers basically
Right screens ain't good for.
supporting an attack.
Yeah.
I only have one destroyer. Yeah, I've not really been focused on
It's
building them.
probably not much use to you at the moment. Eh?
No, I'll keep my guy that's protecting Spain. Are you dead? Yes, you're dead. Excellent. I didn't lose any, so perfect. So back to Sea Zone 121. And that is another blockade ended. And in fact, That is the Kriegsmarine completely eliminated in one
Yes.
turn. I don't think you've even got a civilian boat, if I count that correct.
Or how I get that
Italy.
No, I can do that. It's one step too far, that, I think.
now. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
he's a
starting
touch
to not
too
hurt my eyes
far.
no more.
Italy,
It's starting
Italy,
to not hurt my
Italy.
eyes no more, that's good.
So I will move the two of Albania because you didn't bomb that train, so I can still move
No,
out
it
of
was-
Albania.
I couldn't do it and get back to my
Are you
airfield.
cool now? Are you cool
I've had to
now?
have landed in Malta or something.
Maybe. I'm not really good at predicting, so I'm just.
I can get
I'm
this
just
this
gonna
6
get
home
out.
now because I have a cargo ship.
Oh, I forgot to bomb your blinking That's what I was going to do when I.
It's recommended to only keep 2, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
Big
what I was
thing.
going to do. I remember
question-
thinking when you built it, oh, I've got to bomb that, but I didn't need to build it that turn because you didn't. It was, yeah, no, it had to be this turn that I had to bomb it. Oh, never mind. I've missed it. I missed it.
Damn,
question-
It's not my
is-
biggest mistake.
Do I get that 6 home or do I do something else with it?
Oh. Well, frankly, I can't see how you'd get into Cairo,
Not Cairo. I'm thinking about doing a Hail Mary to Ukraine.
I
Ukraine.
have a life because I'm living right now.
Bearing in mind that because it's not a landing craft, you won't be able to roll attacks in the
No,
first turn. You'll only be rolling defense.
Okay. I've thrown the biplanes in as well, the Air Force.
And you've only got one turn because you're unsupplied for additional
That is
turns.
true.
So you'll go in for one turn, be unsupplied, not roll an attack, and then because it's a naval landing, you can't retreat, so you'd be automatically eliminated.
I could take the Caucasus then.
Damn, I got 1 super.
Even that has a military unit.
Oh, yeah, but it's not.
So-
Okay.
Technically, without supply, you'd still get eliminated.
So I need to get that ship home. I need to get those 6 home then.
You could leave one on there, so you have the option next turn to do an actual landing.
It's never going to see the next turn.
I mean, I forgot about it this turn. There's a good chance. I've only got one bomber next turn because the rest are back at the airfield.
I could stick a biplane back to scrum.
There you go.
Oh, I've got
Weakening of your coverage in Anatolia already. Perfect.
that's only what I'm thinking. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I do have a transport plane. So I've got 3 partisans here. AA, but they're not. AA doesn't do anything the majority of the time. It's never in the right fucking place.
This is true.
It's just literally never in the right place.
It sound like a scammer.
I've got 4 dudes, a couple of artillery, 3 artillery. Okay, so not massively well defended, is it really? Oh, tankette, an Italian tankette, about roughly the same in southern as well. We haven't got an awful lot of strength, have we, to be honest? Italy. Turkey's as well defended as anybody, actually, for Italy. Which I will set a factory in Italy, because all I can buy there is a dude. Because you've cut the supply line. So that'll be another dude in there.
Could have built a train and rebuilt the supply line.
I'm going to build a train, but not from Turkey.
Okay, fair.
So 6 and 9. I haven't got an awful, got no oil, no access to oil. I should put another cargo ship in production. Okay, so I set factory for North. So I need to do 3 there, 9 there.
Guess what, Harry?
Okay, so I set factory
She
for
wasn't a
Northern
scammer.
Italy.
And she actually gave me some pretty decent stuff for like
If I got
the 50 million gems.
what's light tank, RC explosive,
She gave me
mech
3
infantry
mythicals.
is 4. Shit, is it 4? Is it? It
Not
moves
big ones, but it's
faster,
really
doesn't it?
good.
Yeah.
It moves faster.
You do have AT guns and you have artillery. The other thing you can build is infantry, mechs, and supply, and AA guns. That's what you can build without oil. Oh, and transport ships, of course.
Yeah, I was thinking that's an oil, isn't it? That is an oil.
Oh.
I've got 9.
Yeah.
3.
It's 3
I
infantry,
just
isn't
don't
it?
have enough. I just don't have enough, do I?
Mm.
Even with getting that see home, I just don't have enough. That's German. No, I don't. So 4 will leave me 5, that'll leave me 2, which I can't do anything with. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. So I think I'm going to have to, if I build a cargo
Wow,
ship
decent stuff.
and a dude, set my. Oh shit! I shouldn't put that in there, should I? That should
I
be.
mean, it's a shipyard for that, but I mean, you have a cargo ship already, so
Yeah,
what
it's
you
not
really
going to
want
last.
surely is a landing craft.
It's not going to last, though, is it? What's in the production at the moment? Is there?
Don't forget, you do have the option of landing craft if you want to do those kind of crazy attacks.
The cargo didn't go in there.
No, it wouldn't do because you didn't have a shipyard selected.
Which is good news. I mean,
Yeah,
cargo
make
ship,
and continue grinding.
landing craft.
Mm.
I think that time might have gone though.
What do you mean?
I don't see that landing craft surviving a turn next turn.
Because the next is Pixel World.
To be honest.
Solution. Well, so what are you gonna play?
Just like that a second.
Okay.
Put that back. Put that
That
back.
sounds really hard, but I bet you can do it.
Okay, so if I go on to dudes for southern Italy, what have I
I
got
made it to
left?
Pixel World.
I've got 6 IPC left, I
made it to
believe.
Pixel World. Everything
Mhm.
seems so pixely.
Okay, I'll buy another dude from northern
Yeah,
Italy.
that's even a word.
And I will buy an additional cargo ship for southern. Oh, when does that
Cargo
come out?
ship or
then?
landing craft.
When does that come out? This end of this round? Next round?
It's 3 turns. So if it's 3 IPC, it takes a turn.
I'm rich.
Yeah,
I
So it's
don't
next-
remember what a landing craft costs, but a cargo ship I think is 3 IPC.
it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. A landing craft is 4 IPC, so that would be in 2 turns.
So I can't afford it anyway.
Things that you're actually good at.
True. But remember,
So, if
if
it comes
doing
out this,
landings,
so if I come out this turn, you're just going to bomb both of them.
but you could move one to 97.
I can't, it's already collected.
You
It's
could
collected and
still
dropped off.
you could still drop off from 97 though, couldn't you? So
True.
then you could build another one that side, and then it becomes impossible for me to bomb them both because I've only got one bomber at an airfield.
That's a done deal then.
There you go, selected your shipyard.
Oh, thank you. thought I'd already done that. There we go. So that's Italy's purchasing done. Italy's movements. Did we put a multinational force into Spain? I think. Ah, shit. We've got no barracks in Normandy for Vichy's.
Yeah, if you don't move stuff over there, I will definitely be attempting another rebellion. Might not get lucky, but I mean, it's going to happen.
But all the southern France is empty at the moment, isn't it?
Well, it's got some Italians,
Well, yeah.
so you could argue effectively empty.
Oh, that's vicious on the Italians, that is. What if I move?
Oh, I forgot the blinking Russian submarine.
It's written right across the board. You have a navy.
I know.
So I could do that. I suppose I could move the Italians over. If I did that, my next move would be, would that work?
5.
Okay, so Spanish are screwed because they don't have a naval base then, do they?
Well, they're still Axis, so they use that one.
Oh, they can use that one.
Yeah. All
Okay.
all the alliances bases are shared.
Okay, so if 2 Spanish troops jumped onto their cargo ship,
Yeah.
which floats, apparently, there we go. Which is lucky it does float, obviously, and invade Morocco.
Bearing in mind, you will automatically be defeated because you are unsupplied. The same problem. You can't attack in the first round because you came off a cargo ship.
I can, because I'll put a fighter in.
Okay. If the fighter hits, which is attacks on a 3, this is a 50-50 chance.
Yes.
Then that wins. If it doesn't, your whole attack, they're just removed. They're captured. Your fighter, arguably, that can move back, but your infantry would just go because you're not allowed to retreat on a naval landing, and you.
No, you can't
haven't
retreat on naval
supplied.
landing. Definitely, you cannot retreat on naval landing. True.
Yeah, and they're unsupplied, so they've got 1 turn of action, and you've got in that 1 turn of action, you're coming off a cargo ship, not a landing craft.
Yeah. It's pretty touch and go, I must admit.
I mean, I'd send 1 person because why sacrifice 2? 1 person will achieve the same thing. Either the fighter hits or it doesn't.
Good point.
Depends. Like, I suppose you could argue 2 will be more likely to hold it, but I don't have supply.
You can't get in with this because you can't say you've not supplied.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, I'm actually in the process of sending supply over to Africa, but
So we'll
it's
bump
not
over
there yet.
to here, pick up 5 and come back.
Mhm.
Plus 5 to there, minus 5 there. That's 8, 1. I'll set that factory in there and I'll put in a dude for Spain. There it goes. He is gone. I have 8 here, which I'm sure could be used. They've got no oil, obviously, because it's Axis.
could have built so many synthetic oil plants by now.
I didn't. Transport plane. Oh, tactical bomber. Can't go no oil. There you go. Get that many. Okay, so I'm going to go do. What's that? 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll do for them. I'll save 1 back.
Look, you could have built a landing craft. I just want you to know that.
Yeah,
It
but that
is an
would leave.
option for the Spanish. Okay.
Yes, but you'll be there by then, wouldn't you?
Well, the supplies would be in Algeria. I'd have taken Rio de Oro. Yeah, I mean,
He'll go there. He'll go there. What am I going to do with this artillery? What am I doing with the artillery? Normandy
attacking
or
unit. What's defending the capital?
what? Southern France?
Yeah, I suppose a seaplane stopping me from nipping around. I guess.
There's nothing to. You can't get in there, can you? There's a seaplane in 92,
Yeah,
and there's
seaplane
2
blocking
ships.
movement. Yeah.
2 ships here.
Hmm.
So you'd be a couple rounds before we could actually land.
Yeah, that's true.
There or there, there or there, there or there. What have you not got? An awful lot you can land left.
There's no troops in Britain.
I think it's going to Spain.
No, what I'm trying to do there is trigger an insurrection from London.
So I can't do Vichy yet. Stop doing Vichy.
Yeah.
I can't do anything here. They're pretty fixed there. I wonder if I could. No, that'd be silly. That'd be a waste. I think that's probably it for Italy. To be honest, Italy, Spain.
All right. Well, we got a Spanish battle.
We have a Spanish battle. They're in it.
I've got no tactics.
I
Mate,
have
you're going to get the battle die, aren't you?
no tactics. Ready?
Okay.
I don't want to push the button now.
It's 50-50. You will get your fighter back. You could get a skull. You got a hero card and you did it. Your fighter
in.
hit
We're in.
and you got a hero. Oops.
We're in.
You've got Tetsuo Iwamoto. All of your veteran air units may register an additional hit in 1 round of combat.
Oh, brilliant.
And that is against Shigesaburo Miyazaki, your existing guy. Your infantry may make a move or 2, passing through an occupied enemy territory to finish in a friendly territory.
Replacing.
You're replacing. Okay,
I've not used it.
that's true.
Can I borrow who? What?
Can I borrow your phone for a flashlight?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yay, Spain!
Yeah, okay.
Where's my phone? No? Oh, that's a phone. I said battery juice.
Oh.
Don't know. Front room?
Sweet.
Sorry.
So that's end of Italy, Spain, yeah?
Italy, Spain is done. I think that was the only battle.
It's the only one I can see. All right,
Good move,
here comes
Spain,
the
yeah.
production.
That's it.
Dude fell in the sea there.
Okay.
Spain. Right, should we do our mid-session break?
Can do.
And come back and do USA, Mexico,
Get some,
and then it's over to Asia.
Just trying to get that guy on top there. Oh, okay, fall down there. Okay, yeah,
Right.
ready when you are. See you in a sec.
Right. Okay. So America, Mexico. So first of all, let's get that oil home from Central America. Why haven't I got any IPC generated? Oh, because it doesn't happen every turn. Gotcha. Right, one oil home. So let's plan out this attack. Yes, they do go to there. Oh,
Daddy,
I think that's going to go over there.
Daddy, Daddy, do you go?
Wait a minute. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
2
Wow.
hours.
I think we're going to do a last hurrah with this cargo ship to take Java.
Okay.
Do I take one guy? Nah. I go, boom, pick up an infantry, naval base, boom, boom. So I can get 2 guys down there.
So where are we
And
to? Let's have a look.
so that kills that IPC available there. And then I can replace the infantry in the Philippines. Now I realised Wake Island should never have had a barracks. It can't support one because it doesn't have an IPC count. That should have been built on
Daddy.
Way. So
And it's on
So-
a Sunday.
my suggestion
The
was,
cinema, the one in St.
so I don't know if your son's talking to you. He is, isn't he?
No, he is, yeah. He's trying to arrange a trip to the cinema on Sunday to see Mario Brothers.
Daddy.
Do you want to take a few minutes to sort that?
In there
Yeah,
at
okay. Back in a
2:15.
sec.
Okay.
Okay, all done.
Okay. Yeah, so I realised that this barracks should never have been built in Wake
Okay.
because it doesn't have IPC. So what I was going to suggest is if I swap the barracks and all of the ground units with Hawaii where it should have been built, because that's the only place here that could have supported it.
Okay.
Does that seem like a fair fix to you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So all but 1 infantry, basically. So as if it had been done there instead. Which is kind of frustrating because I kind of wanted it in Wake. I remember at the time joking that because the real Wake Island is really just an airfield, a couple of buildings.
Yeah, it's nothing there, is there?
No, but I forgot that. Oh, I forgot that the rules did actually account for that with these islands.
Right.
Okay, so over here, I will pick up that one supply, go to Hawaii, drop it off. These ships get back. Keep the 3 supply there. Do that. Okay. That will do there. Then over here, I want to take 1 IPC from there, 1 from there. Go back over to the west, drop those IPC into Western America. Set factory. Build 2 fighters. Purchase. In Middle America, I'm gonna, let's get those off for a second, build 3 infantry. If you could see my infantry. Where are they gone? Oh, there they are. Okay, and then in the east, okay, so a fighter plane's going to take out that. Then
Okay.
we got here. I'm going to load. Oh, do I have supplies there? I do not. I'm going to send 3 supplies onto this. 1, 2, 3, and another 3 supplies onto this. These guys are going to follow the arrow down. Let's get rid of it. There we go. Think they come down. Then we're going to land in Venezuela. So you've just activated them, haven't you? And that's 26 oil. So you've got 3 units. 1, 2, 3. I get 3 rounds of combat because I've got 3 supply. So I'll move the boat in. Doesn't have a combat value anyway, and I'll take 1 off now to pay for the initial invasion. I've got sent 2 ground units in, so 2 cruisers will bombard. Then, starting in this space, going up, coming back. So it's part of the same supply purchase. I can bring a mech and an artillery. Then the other supply boat goes up, picks up 15 supply. Goes to the British fleet. No, it's not far enough. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I just hit the +5. There we go. Gets to 90. I will then put a cruiser, a destroyer, and a frigate there. And that will come across on that supply boat as well. That fighter can go into Venezuela. Stay there. We've got the oil tankers on hand ready for next turn. That's good. Destroyer will come down to help protect the carriers. Not that I think they need them at the minute, but why not? That leaves me 2 AT guns.
Oh shit! I
Landing
forgot to.
craft will go up there and pick up an AT gun, and this will pick up the other one.
I forgot Italy was going to build a train.
Oh, dolt. I'm going to send an oil tank with that fleet because I'm going to inherit large quantities of oil from Southern America at some point soon. Okay, Mexico. So that's America, I think. Mexico. I'll build a fighter. I believe that is all my moves for now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just want to double check. Do I want to spread things out here a bit? No, I think that's fine. Until a threat presents itself. Okay, so this one over here is an automatic. That is a destroyed Japanese transport.
Yep.
Continuing to slowly whittle away at the Japanese Navy, although a bit smaller this turn. Then we've got 2 cruisers are going to do their rolls. Obviously, that doesn't come off until the end of the first round. They both hit. So I think it's fair to say Venezuela is going American.
Yes, probably will. That's an awful big landing force. Now you've got 2 bombarders as well.
Yeah, well, the 2 bombards have both hit. I'm going to use finger 4 formation, so I'm going to negate a hit. Allies battle. Wait, didn't you? Shouldn't. Oh yeah, you did have. And you completely missed. I may have overkilled that.
You invaded a peaceful country.
They weren't peaceful. They just declared war on me.
Typical Americans.
You declared war, Venezuela. You joined the Axis in a state of war. That's a capital, so they keep the money. And yay, oil. Woohoo. Now the aircraft had to go places. So one of them came down from the USA. So 1, 2, we thought that's fine. It can get back easily. And then the rest go back to their carrier. And that is 12. And I believe that is Venezuela completely eliminated, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Ecuador. That's good. Yeah, that's it.
No, they have a tanker.
Oh, they have a tanker. Okay, I'll keep that on Axis then.
Well, it's right in the 89 with the rest of your fleet.
Oh, right. I destroy that as well. So by all means, drag that into the casualty box.
Leave no Venezuelans alive, say the Americans.
Yeah. We'll teach them to declare war. Side with the Japanese. Even though it was a Colombian that moved in one hell of a twitchy move there. Right. Well, that's America, Mexico. So, think production out.
This is going to be tricky now. This is going to be tricky.
plane and an infantry. Mexico. Nationalist China. That's going to take some thinking about, I have to say. What have we got? You did a really good move there. Splitting your forces like that. So I'm going to have to chase you. I'm going to have to chase you out. So I'm going to attack here. I'm going to have nothing left. Everything goes in. This, however, will move up to here with 2 IPC. This one comes back. So, set factory over here.
Why did you leave 6 there? Can you take it all that?
Sorry?
You left 6
I
there.
didn't want to take more there. I
Okay.
only wanted to move enough to build this turn because you can attack it and capture it. So I didn't want you to be able to capture anything. I'm going to build 2 units there in queue. And I'm attacking here.
You are. Indeed.
I am going to use creeping artillery. That should give me a bonus hit.
Nope, I've got nothing, I don't think. Oh, I've got a tank in that. No, it's just the infantry. No, nothing.
I got a hero.
Oh,
You've got
2
2
hits.
Okay, hero, I get 1 from creeping artillery, so 1 more of your guys dies, which I believe
Still
leaves you
there.
empty.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, I got my creeping artillery gets him. And who have we got? Raymond of Villa Boudouin. Play when a defensive battle is initiated against a single infantry unit. You may bring an additional ground unit from an adjacent territory to fight this battle. That's very situational for America. I don't think I'll ever have a case where I've got a single infantry unit in this particular game. Okay, well, I lost 2 infantry. That's not too bad. I would have preferred to have lost just the 1. Right, let's see if I have to chase you out of China now, and that barracks goes.
Yeah.
All right, that's their move. So out come their units, and Japan. Oh God, cameras all over the place.
Train to deploy, which will be going. Oh, sorry, it's locked.
Oh yeah, that just happens because I lock the board at the end of every session, and they don't unlock because they're not belonging to a nation. So
that train will link there.
Let's get it right off the edge.
There's still a lot more railway coming out.
Brilliant.
Okay, that's okay. That's enough railway.
Oh my gosh.
You could start building because don't forget, some of those things will not take the entire turn to build.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 thing that will definitely take the full turn. That's a light
Oh my
tank.
god, he's cooking.
Got
2 other production lines.
set a factory in Korea, which will take a. There'll be a dude for now in Korea. Factory in Vancouver. That'll be a dude
There's
for
100
now.
ones now, and I cooked them today.
There we go.
I'm just too good.
Okay, so we'll do that for them at the moment.
I'm all the way at level 100 right now.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wherever
They
you are.
can move at the same time, though, can't they? 6 and a tank there. I wonder if I should move my tank up.
What way were you?
And maybe a dude.
Do you like my old avatar? I switched back to my old avatar.
Meanwhile, this cargo ship will take 2 dudes. He'll drop one off in Siberia, move Siberia, one in Soviet Far East.
I know they have to drop off at the same place, don't they, when they're off on the same ship?
Does it?
I think it's on the same ship. They have to drop off at the same place.
Oops.
Okay, Siberia then for now.
I mean, we can check the rulebook on it if you like. It's an A&A thing.
That's all
I
right.
can't be 100%, I have to say. Okay. Are you keeping or destroying the train lines? Because you've got 2
Might as well-
dudes.
Might as well keep it now because we're going to want that later.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Because
So purchasing in, what we've got set. I've got a battleship and a coastal patrol boat in 2 turns. I've got nothing in the factory. Okay, so we have to build for the factory then. Okay, so down to Japan, which is here. Coastal patrol, strategic bomber, transport plane.
Down.
What do I want? I'm gonna have 2 transport planes.
Would you like my old avatar?
Do I get? I do not get gliders
Do you like it? Like my old
or
avatar?
paratroopers. Do I have? I do.
There's a guy punching the wall over here. Look, this is a really smooth animation. Don't you think?
I don't have anything there at the moment. Okay. 2 transport planes. I need some more dudes in Japan just to bulk out the defense.
David, look, this is
Only
this is a
42.
really this is a really
2,
smooth
so I'm down to
avatar.
11.
Look,
Okay, so
it's
that will
really
do
smooth
that,
animation.
I'm afraid.
Wait, what?
Okay. My PC short there at the moment. Let's see if I can get some more home.
Yeah.
You could easily if you
Yeah.
take from the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what I'm going to do
Don't
here.
damn it.
So, what sort of synthetic oil? Is that 10?
I think it's 9
It should
IPC.
be
You
LP,
can
what?
build it in Hong Kong, and you can build it in Korea, and you can build it in Japan.
It is 9, you're correct.
Cannon.
It is
Cannon.
9.
Cannon.
Okay, so
Look at this cute.
It takes
convenient
3 turns to
cannon.
build.
got 8 there at the moment, and I've got no
I
way.
can't build it, incidentally, at Kiangsu.
Look, what I did, I
I
just
thought it was a. I thought it was a.
No oil.
Oh, there's a. It's a dot. I thought it was a barrel.
Yes, that's Shanghai. No,
Shanghai. I
it
can't
looks
build
like
it
it
yet.
does at Hong
Yeah,
Kong.
but John sees I
Can't
look
build it
cool.
yet anyway.
Watch this.
So
You can build it in Tokyo. You have an icon and a factory.
I'm just here, Rico.
What? And ship it over.
No, you could may as well at that point keep it in. Oh, you've got one. Shit, yeah, sorry.
What the
My apologies. It can only go in a place that can support it.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to build. I'm going to upgrade the barracks to a factory.
Yeah.
Where's a factory? Minor factory. Purchase. I'm building there for a while anyway. Christ, that's a lot, isn't it? It's quite a lot, isn't it, for a factory?
4 turns, yeah.
So what can I build up here? I've got 8. I'm going to build some more tanks, I think,
No, what are they doing there?
because I can move quickly.
How did you
Tanks,
know?
mechs, and self-propelled artillery.
Yeah. Tank, that's 1 and 3. It's a light tank. That's a proper tank. self-propelled artillery, 7. What else have I got? That's only got 8 of mine, so I've only got 1 more IPC.
Yeah,
And
but you
again,
can
it's called
easily
Tiger
move
Eye.
up the stuff from Hong Kong and Kiangsi.
Kiangsi now.
You've got
So that
11
can go.
IPC on this. That's a bit
Goes
excessive.
9. Oops,
And
that's the
everything
wrong
else
one.
on the coast. Because you've got, all you have to do is move this one boat up and you can collect from Okinawa, Shantung, Kiangsi. You can get. I
Okinawa.
still think you should move like. You've got 11 and 9 IPC on 20 IPC on carts. Just send one to
Yeah,
Hong
just
Kong.
keep on it.
You know?
That's gone. One up there. 10. Shit. That's good. And that's just our. Can move that. Oh, I can move that. Where's my oil tanker? Oh, the oil tanker's there. Oil tanker's there. That's busy.
100 levels, dog.
So I'll dump that off. I'll dump that 10 off here for now. Oh, that's oil.
That's oil.
Let me send you.
Go. So that 10's off of there.
That's
Shit.
code.
Not strap IPCs. I'll move that up. Pick up that. Can I offload oil now? I can I?
You can upload it now.
Okay, I'll offload
Move it
oil.
anyway.
That's 4.
I'll
Jacob,
just give you a
I'm
thing.
going
Hang
to
on.
screen watch
Thank
you
you.
speak on this entire game.
Has that done it? Oh, right. It's got 18 oil on.
Jacob, watch
just
me
adjust
speak
that a little
on this
bit.
entire game.
Very good.
Are you watching?
That's going to be pretty well set up for the next.
Are you watching?
So purchasing wise, is that about
Okay.
it?
Then let's
Can't really do much
go.
more. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. There's plenty
Just
more.
to note,
coming
you didn't
in.
actually build those tanks at Kiangsu. They're still
Did
on
I?
your Bible.
Ah, I didn't
Fuck
finish
off, Pirate.
that.
Yes. Speak on the
So I've
entire
got
thing.
a tank. I've got a self-propelled artillery. Light tank. Where's my tankettes? Do you have how much artillery have you got?
Let me cut.
The Rise has got artillery. Excellent. And so does the Nationalist Chinese.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna
Jacob,
build
by the
another
way,
tankette.
just do that. There's a steep steps level in there.
I've got another 2 tankettes.
It's level
That's
38.
that purchase done.
What?
I move that cruiser can come up.
What?
Actually, no, I mean, I'm not decided what I've done with the Navy yet.
This
Okay, so we can't collect from these
we're gonna
yet.
test on. We're gonna test on some Jacobs. Okay.
So they've moved. Those two. Those two.
Yeah,
moved?
let's do bottom right.
That's
Same
moved.
as
That's
one, yeah.
moved.
Okay. If you insist.
That's moved. Yeah, that's right. He's not moved yet, actually. Wish I hadn't lost these, but I wasn't collecting from them at
Yeah.
the moment anyway.
What? I'm waiting for you to join the game.
One fighter can go. Boop.
Oh yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm surprised I got away with it for so long.
Okay. Oh, boy, this is such a new game.
I've got no ships there. Oh, it's unfortunate. I need 2. I need to amalgamate this army somehow. This Navy, I mean, army.
Let's find the creature, Jacob.
I've only got 2. I can only go 2, but I can go 2. So I can put them there. So I could move everything like this.
Okay. Jacob, let's look for the creature.
Escort carrier. Nope. Oh, there's a seaplane. Where's my escort? Where's my planes gone?
I believe you put them into Siam.
Okay, he can move. He can move. He's moved.
Oh,
Get your
God.
destroyer.
No.
Stop it.
Oh, I love this game.
You may as well pick up from Palau.
I can pick up
Right.
the Palau. I'll amalgamate, move this stuff over, so we can all be in the same.
Crap, I completely forgot I was going to attack them.
You were.
I was going to do a big air raid on them.
Did you
You
come
didn't.
where are you?
I forgot, yeah.
My cruiser
Ow,
can
that
go
hurt.
1, 2.
Ow. You do know that was me.
Hold on a sec.
I got distracted by South America and Europe.
You do know that was me.
What's my stuff up here? We can. So all this stuff here will go down.
I do believe you're about to kill my battleships.
You think? How would you think that?
I want to go into the submarine.
1, 2. Can't quite get there and go. We'll move, but close. We'll have to move over a square first.
Let me get a pod.
So that's one turn, so he's okay there for a time.
Station has been reported in sector 1.
My tanker is going to get killed.
Oh, okay. Wait.
He's up there. He's up there. Okay, so I think that's the planes you have now. 3 planes.
It pod only work during emergencies. Oh.
What's this? Where's this line going?
For American 3 because you're in the living quarters. That
What?
is
What does that mean? I don't have to use that. I can't do that now.
Let him cook.
I don't have to use that fighter, but I will.
Okay, I just picked it up.
If I lift
Ran
that
out of
on,
7,000 please.
if I lift the blockade, 1, 2, he can get up there, and those 2 can get at 46.
Open that.
A fairly sizable fleet.
Right. What I'm about to say might not apply depending on what you're planning. But if these 2 went to Solomon Islands, when you do a move to prep for Hawaii, you would be able to meet en route. But if you're not going to Hawaii for the battleships, then maybe you're, I don't know, attacking Australia or something that you haven't got the ground troops for.
Because I found a safe
Well, to be honest,
That would be better.
I've completely forgotten. I didn't need to bother with all this because I've got Yamamoto.
I'm in the next room. I'm in the next room.
I could
That
just
as well. You could.
hit you wherever I am.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get me.
So I need to bother with any of that.
It's true. You could do it
They
this.
can't get me.
Oh
So-
well, you wouldn't have supply, would you?
Doesn't need to apply, does it?
You'd need supply to
They
launch
could-
the
they
attack
could
still.
get the
Not everything would
Black
need
Sabbath, they
supply. So there's that to consider.
Ow. 5, 6, make
Okay.
Because your fleets are largely unsupplied as you're moving them around. You haven't got like little cargo ships with them.
Actually, I could have left that sub behind
Shut up.
because you can't shoot that. Is that the best place to do it? Yeah, it don't really matter, does it, to be honest?
Come in.
I think that's it for the fleet.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the fleet. So, on the land, I'm going to do that.
Why am I just trapped on a giant cobweb?
I'm going to buy a barracks in wherever that is.
Okay.
So that's -5. I'll put an additional 5 onto the supply cart.
Okay.
That leaves me with 3. I will use one of those to attack you.
You can't. You've loaded your supply cart.
Oh, I've loaded the supply cart. Okay, I won't load the supply cart. Oh shit, that's the wrong one, wasn't it? What was it on?
8, I think.
8.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is 8. I'll use
Ooh,
one of those supply.
Uh,
What was it? There we go.
You,
Shit.
you'd already paid it. Should be 2, I think.
okay, I'll try that.
Into here.
Ah, decisive battle
It
in
was actually 1, 2,
Japan.
3, 4.
There's that infantry tank.
Very decisive.
I'm not even sure.
Japan,
will-
China. Sorry, I mean. Well, it's
Oh, this is
decisive
the
for nationalist
call.
China, I have to say.
I'll pick up 2 from here
Camera 2.
onto there.
Oh, there's some cameras.
Now this is going to be, all these troops will move down to Hunan.
Mhm.
He will
This is what
move
I thought
in.
would happen. You'd amalgamate first. Oh, God.
Sorry.
Ah, right, hang on. I'm struggling to stack these. Get over to here. There we go. Just need to
This-
get the camera in the right spot.
Is going to be sort of
I'm not doing that.
interesting. Do I fly those back?
I turned off the I turned off the fans. No.
What do I do now?
Yes, I do. Fine.
Okay, so my
You're gonna get spiked
should I do
back,
that?
aren't you?
Should I do that?
Okay.
Supply carts can only move 1, can't they?
They can only move 1.
Oh, that's a bastard, that is.
So you
Imagine
should
how
amalgamate in
cool you're
Yunnan or Siam for your attack.
Okay.
Probably Yunnan.
Does Jacob bring the Nike kit?
Don't have to do
Jacob,
that.
do you own the Nike kits? I said you own the Nike
I'm
kits.
just trying to think of a way of doing it. Just trying to think of a way of doing it. I want to do it. I'm going to have to cover just in case these go
I
wrong.
had your gun. I hate your guns.
So I'm wondering if I move my tanks to here.
Fine, I'll help.
What have you got? You've got tankettes can move down.
Ooh, second floor, yes, please. You did something.
Is that right? Is that right?
Ooh, how Jacob. I have something funny.
No. Don't think
So Jacob,
so.
go. So,
What if my
so Jacob-
tanks
so
move to
Jacob- so
Sichuan?
Jacob, go down to the security room and core in it.
That can.
That started in Guangxi.
It did. I can get to Hunan.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know if this is right or not.
Stop.
We've got an awful lot of stuff there.
I mean, it's
But
not what I would do, but
Mm,
you're
yeah.
free to make your own mistakes rather than make mine.
thank you.
Jacob, I have something really fun to do. Jacob, I have something really fun to do. So you go down to the core area.
Is that right? Is that right? I've not got as much as I would hope for. I did set that barracks, didn't I?
Okay, so Jacob, so go
I'm
in
sure
the
I bought in
go
that
to floor
barracks.
2. We're going to floor 2.
Don't think you did.
Because
You can always build again. Like the production queues, so you know
Get in.
you have to leave the money there.
Get in now.
I'll build in there just to make sure.
I control the phones.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did though.
Okay, what's not going to be like? What's not what's the
Damn it.
me?
I don't know if this is going to work. This is probably not going to work.
Oh,
In which case I do need to cover
this
that.
isn't a cloning machine. No, bother.
Damn it. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do.
Okay, let's reset.
It's not what I want to do, if you know
I
what I
mean, if
mean.
it's Blitz Russia, unfortunately, you didn't bring enough supply trucks. You didn't build any. Failing that, I would stockpile in Yunnan. I would still only bring a supply cart with 5 supply and offload the rest in Hong Kong, but that's...
I've got to keep going.
What?
Actually, I could. Oops. If I leave that one behind, bring that one, I can load that 2 in Yunnan on. That gives me, oh, for fuck's sake. That gives me 8.
No,
No, it doesn't. It gives me 11. That one could actually go back and offload in Hong Kong.
You pick up 1C on the way, so you get an extra 1.
It could. I'll move these guys into French Indo.
I'm just messing around with the wall file.
I'll move two guys into French Indo. Gives me a chance to get back if I need to. My fighters will go to their brand new base in Hong Kong.
Cool.
I think that is probably it. I've got 2 guys in South America.
Oh, yeah.
Probably all they're going to do, isn't it, really? Unless they take Peru.
Is there a lizard?
But who needs that many supply carts?
Hey, Jacob, look at me. Speed.
Peru's fucked. So those 2 guys. Let's invade Brazil. What to do with those 2 guys now?
I'm going back down. Jacob.
They've got no supply, so they've got to stay there. They've got no supply, they can't do anything. I think that is it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You can go into Peru because that's pro-access.
Yeah, but who wants to? What's the point?
Well, it's 11 oil if you sent an oil tanker over, but I'd
It
probably
won't get there in time now.
Aww.
It won't get there in time.
Okay, so we have combat.
Jacob, help me out with it.
Yes, we have combat.
I'm going to use creeping artillery. That's going to give me 1 extra hit. Wish I had a second artillery.
Already entered that.
I will use.
You don't have to commit to that until end of the first turn, like end of each combat round, I don't think.
Wait, how do you know?
Okay, well, I've got
Yeah, it can only be this one, veteran air units.
armor support.
Armored support. So you're going to get, we're each going to get an extra hit after the first round, basically. All right. Bring the pain. Oh, I got the tactics die.
You're a hero.
but the battle didn't quite go my way. I get a Raj. Pramindra
Oh, that's
Singh
Mr.
Bhagat.
Green.
Play as a combat and non-combat move. Your mechanized infantry may put your mouse over it. May clear mines prior to entering a territory, doing so in each territory, even if part of a blitz. Yeah, this guy, he demines
Oh,
like
shit.
55 miles of minefields in 4 days. Like blowing himself up along the way because he messed a few up. But it's insane, isn't it?
He's got enough medals.
I don't know, let's try.
Well, it's
going
Victoria
inside-
Cross,
inside the box,
But
you
yeah,
know.
oh yeah, I only put the major medals on. Yeah, a lot of others.
Oh,
But he's
good.
my only Raj hero at the moment, so he will go right there.
Right, we'll push that.
Yeah, that didn't quite go to plan.
Oh,
Let me
that's
just
yours,
get-
sorry.
I'm thinking I might. I'm just deciding whether to keep infantry or cavalry. So you're attacking
No,
with multiple twos. It's kind of. I can build cavalry later. I'm going to go like that.
All done?
Oh, it swung in your favour.
Hero.
You got the hero.
No hits. You got
Oh,
hit.
I did get a hit, so it should swing back to me. Indigo Campioni in Italian.
Territory in the next.
Partisan guy.
Ah, I get a territory. I get a partisans if you take a
Yeah.
territory from me. As opposed to that guy.
That guy that buy you a turn when I attack in
Yeah.
Africa.
The event's over.
Play when your enemy initiates
Okay,
battle against your forces in Africa. Immediately force the enemy to retreat. You can't.
It buys you a turn, doesn't it?
What? The event?
So you can't attack me. One time.
Yeah.
Yes, you have
For
to
one
have two
turn, yeah.
2 bites attacking me. Or if you do get in, I get partisans.
Mm.
Commanded his own firing squad.
I think they buy it.
Any territory.
Yeah, that was right. So yeah, because I think he got captured or something like that, or it might have been a post-war
Oh.
thing or something. I don't know. I can't remember the details now, but I do remember reading the bit about when it came to him being executed. He issued the commands.
I don't know which one to pick there now, actually. I think I might stick with what I got.
Yeah.
And we're pushing.
Okay, so it's your last supply.
We need a good one this time. We need a good one.
It's gone back to me. It's a nil
hit.
result, really.
Not so good. Okay, can't do any more.
No.
Well, that's unfortunately really hurt my offensive capabilities by killing that cavalry.
Probably since I'll move back to Hopai. You stupid upside down tank. Got an Australian tank there. Not too bad, I suppose.
All right. Was there any more? I think that was it, wasn't it?
That was it. That's the only battle, I think, because I got
the rest
into
was just
Russia for
pre-invasion,
nothing.
wasn't it? Yeah.
That's the only battle.
Okay.
Jacob,
Jink.
let's go to full 2.
So Japanese deployment.
Come
Relatively lots of things coming out. Lots of
on.
artillery.
Full 2.
Another train. Another
It's
train.
fun over here.
Oh, excellent.
It's fun over here.
Start linking stuff up.
And
Shut
a
up.
tank. Wow, a lot of stuff came out of Kiangsu this turn. Right, Manchukuo.
They've done their purchase. Yeah, there's the buy.
One Australian comes out, and Thailand.
Oh, I didn't do Thailand.
Oh, I've kind of gone past it. Well, they didn't have enough money. That's the good news. Unless you're about to attack, you probably want to go French Indochina and pick up that 4 IPC.
Yeah, probably. I'm not going to attack, am I? Oh, too many.
No, you had one on there to begin with.
Oh, okay, you're right. I did. Okay, so there we go. That's it.
Right, Communist China.
They can't do anything at the moment, I don't believe, because I've already moved that supply cart
Oh, did you?
out,
Right, yeah.
out of order, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. So next.
Wish I hadn't, because I could attack them. Kazakhstan.
Finland, I believe, are eliminated. So
They
I need to
are
take them out
eliminated.
the turn order. Finland. Think you are gone. I need to decide whether I'm going to attack Sweden, but I think the pressure's on in Russia too much. The French. Now, what do I have for the French? I sacrifice those two. I think it's just the guy in Algeria again, isn't it?
You have an oil tanker with 8 on off of Venezuela.
Yeah, that's not going to move, though, is it? What am I going to do with it? I suppose I can move it here, ready for when France gets liberated. So I can build some tanks straight off the bat. It's not going to be any time soon, I'm afraid. So, yeah. Basically, sit in Algeria. Oh, sorry, my screen's locked up. There we go. Vichy, France.
Vichy in North Africa will load that supply cart.
Mm-hmm.
No.
In Southern Europe, 6. I don't have a barracks there, do I? No.
No, not anymore. Not since the rebellion.
I thought I did have one, didn't I? Should I build another? That's a question. It's possibly not worth it. It's very possibly not worth it.
We haven't the money to build another barracks.
I have got 4 here and 2 there. I've got enough.
Oh, I see. What you say. Yeah. Okay. Let me explain the other part of the issue. You haven't enough forces that can move. Well, unless you're going to move Germans in and weaken France even more, there is a very real chance that Normandy will rebel again next turn. Unless you move some out of Spain.
I'm going to take the 2 out of there
Jacob,
I'm
my
gonna
outside
put
back is in new when I
onto
die.
there. I'll set the factory. I'm going to
Yeah, that's
where's
French is
Vichy
my
to?
name.
Vichy. French AA anti-tank. French Vichy infantry. That by 2. That's the next 2 rounds sorted for them. Can't really weaken Spain. Spain's worth more than Normandy. To be honest. We'll free some Vichy up once we take Algeria. We'll come back with oil.
Okay, so is that it for Vichy?
That's it. Oh no, I've got a Vichy ship off of Australia.
Oh yes. So you have.
We didn't that cargo ship.
Oh
gone.
yeah. I can need to move that to casualties.
I'll put him back onto the escort carrier actually. He goes back. We'll go back to there. See, patrol boat. It's only a patrol boat. I've got no other ships in the South Pacific. I've got a plane there. Yeah, I can hit anything. Okay, I'll just leave it there. It's not really anything. It's easy done.
Okay.
I'm not going to move that.
The Dutch, pretty sure they're not moving.
You've got they're in Australia, aren't they?
Australia,
New
yeah.
Guinea.
Shut up.
Not doing anything. Romania.
I have the right to put you down
Romania.
now. Bro, I have the right to put you down. Go away.
We have a supply truck that has 2 on it.
Yeah, you could go into Bessarabia.
We could go into Bessarabia. You're quite correct. That we could. But we're not going to. Should I do that, or is that just fucking ridiculous?
Eastern Poland.
Yeah.
It would split your forces before a huge battle that you will lose if you split your forces. If anything, Romania wants reinforcing with everything.
Don't think I've got everything. Don't think I've got everything, and they've only got 3 to spend.
Infantry is the only thing that would arrive quickly.
Well, that's the only thing they can afford. That's handy.
And they've only got 1 production thing free, so yeah.
So it seems pretty predefined what they're going to get, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, shall I end the turn there then for them? Or are you going to move? Okay, no, don't let me rush you. Feel free to make a mistake.
I mean, will a couple of dudes make any difference?
Dude, it's just like
Either way.
right?
The only thing that will make a difference is if you move everything in the German-Hungary go, move all of them into Romania, then you might have enough, and obviously then cover it with some troops from Poland because you've got an excess there now.
But I'm wondering if I take Eastern Poland with
Then your
just
forces are split, you lose everything because I'll defeat you in detail.
with just enough, though, just enough. I put a tank and an infantry in. That allows the Germans to blitz.
No. Oh, I see. So you could get as far as Smolensk.
Oh,
But you'd only be blitzing with 2 tanks.
Got nothing back there.
Yeah, I have. I've got a load of Katyushas coming out and also the Night Witches next turn.
We
don't
have one
forget.
minute left until the event's over.
Are they okay?
Yeah. I don't have
We get 5 units drop in next turn to Moscow.
Okay. Mm.
I mean, you could do it.
They
You're
are
right. You
supplying.
could get to Smolensk, but you
No,
would
there's-
be
There's 2 tanks in
2
Poland.
tanks there.
There's mech infantry. There's 2
and
tanks
then
here.
Okay, well, yes, you're right. Yes, sorry, 2 they are behind the Romanians with a self-propelled. You'd get a small armored force there,
Smolensk.
and you'd be facing 4 aeroplanes, 1 infantry, and 4 artillery. Plus the 3 fighters as well in Leningrad that I'd move back. So, also the troops in Stalingrad would.
Did say my
Yeah.
timing was going to be difficult. The
Yeah.
Japanese aren't far enough forward for it.
No. No, they're still very much tied up fighting for China. I mean, yeah, you could. The problem is, though, of all the places to go in as far as Smolensk, you're not even going to be able to disrupt my supplies. So that would then be maybe you could go into Western Ukraine, but then you're going to get annihilated because I got a huge army. I step it back, I step it forward. You know. So you've got to go north of the Pripyat marshes, and Belarus and Smolensk are currently almost the least valuable territories in Russia. You know.
I'm so good at this game.
So I'm not sure. It depends what else you follow it up with, you know.
Is there another correct?
Given what's coming at you, like who's actually on the offensive, it's hard to say, to be honest. You see the size of that army in Bessarabia.
Yeah. I think, though, I'm still going to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Darn it, well, I know it's the fall. It's the fall that's correct.
Okay.
So
So,
this one right here, the red one.
I think he's Bulgarian, he is. The Hungarians. I do have armored support.
I should get an extra hit. All right, let's see if I kill your infantry then,
Yeah,
basically.
we've got on the gun.
So I don't think any of mine going to matter.
So
Really want
that's-
to.
do.
Your armored support kills me.
Jacob,
Oh, careful, you got them all selected.
Jacob, 2 numbers were correct.
They're not going to
No,
last
I
5
will.
seconds. I wouldn't have thought.
No,
Did
Unless
you
the
take
Germans.
supply off, by the way?
I did.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
I think,
Romania
just,
done.
I think you're going to lose your capital if you're going to blitz through because you're going to need that stuff to defend. I think you just lost the war.
By what?
Or rather, you've opened yourself up to a temptation that will cost you the war, I think.
What? Say that again?
Because I don't think you can afford to go past this
I
army.
don't believe you.
Mhm.
Right? Should I? Yes! Jacob! Jacob! I found the cure!
Shoot.
It's 942.
Okay, so-
So I'm just looking at it. I'm thinking like you're definitely stronger in the north for the next turn or
What?
two. While I haven't got the infantry, you blitz through, and that will keep your advantage in the north for longer because they'd have to take the air fighters out.
Jacob, can
But you're
come
going to
in while I have
lose
the
your southern
storage?
flank. I don't think you've done the right thing, but that's my opinion. And of course, I
No.
can be wrong. Persia.
Your dudes in.
Persia are going to move.
What do you mean?
Cool. If you can find them.
It's security. There's a crab attacking me.
Yeah, they are. You're going to get one there.
Oh, I've got Italian in
Bro, I
Caucasus.
have the
You
cure.
shouldn't be there. And I'm going to go there.
He probably fell off the
I need to
build, didn't he?
reset.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I need
That's
to
it
get
for
the cure.
Persia.
It's my life's work.
Okay.
Iraq.
Do it.
They've got tanker, but it's quite happy off of Japan at the moment.
Okay. Afghanistan, they are unable to do anything.
Yeah, they are.
I think next turn they can build a supply cart. That will change things. Saudi
I'm
Arabia.
lagging.
It's a supply cart too, is it?
Supply cart costs 2, and
Okay.
I think you had 1 last turn. So I think you'll get money next turn. So you
Yeah,
could build the
nice control.
cart, then in another 2 turns you could load 1 supply, and then I have to rethink my defence.
So, I turned 22.
Yeah, cool. Please don't disconnect.
Saudi Arabia has a huge issue in that nobody buys oil in this game anymore. We used to get tanks out of Saudi in the earlier version of this scenario.
Yeah.
Now they're just lowering the Middle East oil price and nobody buys it. Well, if you take Churchill, you'd have to buy it because you'd want to get some into Raj. I mean, there's nothing I can do with them.
What?
But I'm thinking that guy could move up to Syria now. No, actually, he should stay behind and cover Transjordan. Make sure you don't do something silly with your boats. Argentina.
They're not in it, are they?
Yeah, they are. They're yours.
Oh, are they? Okay, oh, I was just thinking Chile. It's got 13 on
Not
it.
only are Argentina yours, but Paraguay's yours, because I said you should move in just to take the infantry. And you moved in and decided you'd reinforce Paraguay.
Okay.
You think I'm unpredictable. You're like, no, Paraguay's not worth anything. I said, well, it's 2 infantry. That will help defend Argentina. You're like, no, I'm going to weaken Argentina.
Argentina's got no problems at the moment, though.
It's coming.
They can always move back. No, I think Argentina's done it. They haven't got anything to do. They can't build anything. We need to buy oil from them, but no one buys oil in this game.
Not anymore. No, we broke that mechanic, I think, really. Peru. I believe I'm still in control of them.
You are. Or supply carts coming. That's a broken mechanic as well.
I wish I could send
You can't. You've got no. You've got no more IPCs to build with.
No, it's true. I should have built an infantry at some point though, so that I could walk into Brazil. I do nothing. Colombia, I think, has lost their unit, but they've still got territory, so they could come back in. So they're still technically in the game, but they can't do anything right now. Paraguay. You're 4 turns away from a barrack, 3 turns away from an infantry.
He does.
Yeah.
You move the ones you've got.
But if you move into, you're going to move into Brazil next.
I mean, yes.
And you're going to attack Paraguay because obviously they've done nothing to irritate anybody, so they're going to get attacked by the Americans and their friends, obviously.
Can do it.
Or attack innocent Bolivia just for the money.
Well, more to the fact that you try to make South America a front in the war. I'm just going to eliminate South America as independent nations, so they can't be a front in the war. I mean,
I'll leave them as it is for now.
What?
And that was turn 13.
Oh, could I have
Jacob, the story behind us doing Squid Games that were in debt to Obama.
Jeeps?
So game 11, turn 13. Well, I have to say, that went better for me than I thought it would. I honestly thought I'd made a huge mistake up in the Baltic states, so I was kind of hoping you wouldn't see it, wouldn't go in. And actually, because that battle went well for me, and because I've now secured Finland, I think
having 1 win. I have 0.
that I'm a lot more confident about holding the north now. Now, the Romanian moves, I mean, it is quite good in that it opens you up to being able to blitz. But because you don't have many non-infantry units, and because you're facing this in the south, and I think I've got a much stronger force in the south, I actually think it might be bad for you to go through at the moment. Because you're not going to get the money out, and you're just going to lose the armor. So the effect is actually you're going to cost me some IPC if you went in, but you're going to lose a much greater value than that. Let's do it. You could argue that maybe you could do it with just a lone tank and a mech, but even then, what are you denying me? You're not going to get that far. You're going to kill that train. You're going to cause me 2 IPC. It's not going to be worth what you'd lose, I don't think.
I can only get to Belarus, though, can't I? It's 1, 2.
Yeah, you'd get to Belarus in a turn. I'd then spawn everything at the end of my turn.
You are. I was second.
I could maybe attack you from Belarus. You're going to cost me 1 IPC, really, aren't you? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's worth it just to be next to Leningrad, but you've got to follow up with that infantry, haven't you? And that's. I'm obviously going to attack what I got there, but can I? I don't have. I could only do it with aircraft. So actually, it might be worth getting armor up there. Then you're not going to have it to defend. And I'm thinking that might be an issue because that army now is quite.
I've only moved 2 units out of that army. It's 2 units is never here nor there, really.
Yeah, but no, what I'm thinking, it's not that. It's the fact that I just brought in a huge number of additional forces there. I think I can steamroller you unless you reinforce. And that's why I was hoping that switches the initiative back to me because it stops you pushing and brings you down. What I thought you would have to do.
But I've got all those. There's quite a lot in Hungary I can move in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, 1, 2, 3 tanks, simplified artillery.
Yeah.
Move in more than I've taken out.
It's definitely fascinating. Russia is a more interesting battle this time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. If you're going for Belarus to put pressure on Leningrad, that might work for you, because Britain can only get a couple of units into Leningrad next turn. What's Leningrad going to deliver? It's going to get a bit more infantry in there, at least 3, possibly.
It's not got that much at the moment. The best thing they've got are those fighters.
Yeah, Viborg and Karelia can come down next turn. They're going to get 2 extra infantry tanks. They're going to get 3 more infantry from here. So they'll have an additional 5 infantry and 2 tanks. You definitely won't get in there without the infantry that's in Poland. But you might get to surround it. You might be able to break through, which will ultimately collapse Russia without more support from Britain. And as you know, Britain is pretty stretched.
Britain's pretty empty now. She's invaded Belgium.
Yeah, I mean, I could pull out of there, but I was thinking of expanding my invasion from Britain, but I might have to direct some resources to the northern flank. And it's unfortunate. My fighters and bombers next turn won't be able to sortie, so they're going to have to be.
I know I've got to build next turn for Germany.
I suspect that'll be landing craft. Yeah, because that buys you a few turns of reprieve whilst it doesn't really, because all I have to do is put enough stuff in C zone 112.
What the fuck?
Remind myself to do anyway.
Won't need to go to 112.
Where else are you gonna do it? That would be effective.
Scandinavia. invade the north.
Yeah.
Depends how many landing
They
craft
probably
you
should have
build.
gone with one.
You'll be in the same problem as me. You'll empty your homeland out to
Jacob, you
take
can
it,
do
and I think
this.
I've got enough pressure on you to stop.
Well, if you can
that
empty,
pressure
if you can empty Finland
Jacob,
into
you can do this.
Leningrad,
I'm leaving you.
I'm not gonna
Norway's not got,
empty it. I'm going
Norway's got
to, for a
not much.
start, there's like 14 IPC there right now. I'm going to be building a lot of infantry.
Okay.
I am trying to figure out, like, it might actually be worth
Okay.
taking Sweden for that 26 IPC as well.
Really cracked my cookie one.
It's just a question of whether I have time.
Halfway through.
It's not. Sweden's not easy though, is it? It's going to take a concerted effort to get
I've
in
only
there.
done.
Yeah, I mean, the army that took Finland could do it.
Just
I'm
The
driving.
problem is then it
You want-
wouldn't be in Leningrad.
no, you won't have enough left to support Leningrad then.
That wouldn't be there in time.
Bro!
That, I think, is the issue.
I was clicking.
Like, Norway's an infantry a turn, so I think that'll be
Bro, I was
defended well enough
clicking.
soon. Finland will have 3 infantry out next turn. The rest can move forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah, depends how. Like, if you build loads of landing craft, then sure, I've got a problem. But I think also that would weaken you too much once you actually do that invasion. I'd almost want you to do that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The northern Russian fight's going to be interesting, and we just have to see what happens with the south.
Well, from a stalemate across the Eastern Front, it's really opened up all of a sudden.
Yeah, kind of what happens in the south depends on how much reinforcement you put in, as to how confident I feel I can be. I could delay a while because I can bring this army up once sufficient forces from Britain have arrived in Syria. I have to bring those Persians back down. I maybe shouldn't have moved them out.
Well, you've still got time for that. Bring them back down. Not as if I can go in against this lot, really, is it? Oh, perhaps I could.
I mean, you could go in to weaken them, but I don't know. I don't really know where that stands. The problem I think the Russians would have is they'd lose stuff they care about. The problem I think you would have is you've got nothing behind that.
Yeah.
Once I break through, you are on the defensive. You're going to lose critical territory.
Got a couple of AT guns, some artillery, got some aircraft.
It's the aircraft at the moment that are really the issue. I've got enough troops. I've got some tanks, but you have air superiority, and that's why I'm not. But it's coming. I'm going to break through Turkey. I think the south I'm positive about, but as I say, you are in position you could defend that. But it's a question of that balance between the northern and southern flank. And like as we've seen, my northern flank I've had to rally back.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm going to do. That's what I know what I'm going to do with Italy now.
Okay. Oh, what? Defend the Balkans?
That could be quite effective.
I'm going to get my European American factory soon.
Spain's interesting.
Uh,
Not really played Spain too often.
It's I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if Spain comes in early enough and you can open up South America with it, it's great. Get that axis control of the Gibraltar Strait and get your transport over to South America in the early stages of the game, so that by the end of the game it kind of matters. Especially if America's not yet at war, so it's on the peacetime economy. Right now, I mean, there's nothing Spain can do against the inevitable, really. It's just a question of how quickly I send stuff over there, how much I send to South America. The fact is, I haven't focused the Pacific. Now, that could be interesting.
Pacific.
Yeah, because that's, I mean, you're about to start an operation here. And China, I mean, I think you did the right move. It's the move I would have done. I would have amalgamated it, it was either that or blitz to Shan State, but the lack of supply, I think, would break it for you. So I think what's going to happen next turn is you'll see me pull back. You'll be able to march into Shan State. And then in Yunnan, the decisive battle could happen as soon as one of us blinks. But there's interesting things you could do with your navy.
Certainly.
You could argue that I've made a mistake in building ships. My plan was never to keep them on the Pacific side of the board, but I'm now a bit worried that the timing won't work.
Yeah, my timing's out with Russia, actually, because the Germans and the Japanese were meant to meet in Russia, but
yeah,
the Germans are ready before the Japanese.
You're doing the right thing, though, collapsing the east of Russia. I mean, you're denying me resources, and I'm not in position to counterattack. You're preventing these forces going back. But you are going to bring Mongolia in, aren't you, at some point in that?
It depends. I'm not going in and not attacking you on those border regions.
Not yet.
The thing is not to bring Mongolia in. The thing is to attack Mongolia.
Yeah, in fairness.
Don't give them a chance to come in. Hit them straight out. If you're going to bring them in properly.
Yeah.
You need to mop up the nationalist Chinese. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, that was an unexpected victory for me this turn. I did not expect to bounce you back like that.
You had quite a lot there.
Well, the problem that I've got, though, is I no longer have an offensive capability with them. I've got one artillery piece left, so I'm going to have to build cavalry.
And you can only build cavalry over there.
I got 2 barracks.
Yeah.
And I got enough IPC. But to be honest, I kind of want to charge at your tank and get rid of it. But the problem is you'd replace that tank.
That tank's been replaced already.
Has it? I don't remember killing it with the Chinese.
No, you haven't done it. But if it goes, there'll be a replacement.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it?
You're only going to have 1 barracks next turn anyway.
What, you're going to attack with the communist Chinese?
Mm-hmm.
I move first. I'll have 2 infantry by then. In fact, I could attack the communist Chinese and give up Shensi because it's not that valuable to me.
You could do that.
I could either going against the Japanese or against the communist Chinese.
Going to Xikang would be better. Would be worse for me because you're blocking the Russian border. I'd have to fight through you.
But if this force is going to the Russian border, you lose China. You've got to go through the Raj, surely.
Have to go through the Raj, no.
I mean, you don't have to, but I think you'd lose if you didn't, wouldn't you? Or are you thinking you can just send that into Russia and build a new one up behind or something?
Yeah, there's plenty coming. Once I get the second factory online, there'll be loads.
Mm.
Got two tanks, self-propelled power artillery, 2 tankettes. That's just out of the north there. I've got wads of oil, wads of IPC. When I started linking this up with trains as well, I'll be able to suck in all that IPC.
Well, it's going to be interesting the next few turns because we've done 13 turns of this particular war now.
It's no near finish though.
Yeah, we've resolved one continent. I think that's Africa. And even then, North Africa, you're now fighting back in it.
Oh,
You
the
know, it's
Spanish
only
landed. The Spanish did something.
That was really annoying, actually.
Because it stops you resupplying those fucking Canadians.
No, it doesn't. I own Gibraltar. I can sail through.
Oh, you could, yeah.
What it stops me doing is it stops me doing it in a single turn from Canada. I now have to come in and I have to deal with that seaplane. But I mean, I can do that. I have the capability to smash that. So I guess I'll have to. Wasn't the plan. But I think also, Italy's starting to get cocky with these supply ships, so I do need to just, take the men back.
I do know what I'm going to do with the Italy next. I do know what I'm going to do.
Well, I suspect it's getting behind my lines. And if it isn't, then it's reinforced the Balkans. Because that is so vulnerable for you. Because if you lose this, which when I say if, what I mean is you're going to lose this in between. It's in some point in the next 5 or 6 turns, you will lose Turkey.
Yeah.
The question is when is that next turn? Because if it happens in the next few turns, you've got a real problem. If it happens next turn, which I could maybe attempt with a double tap, don't know if it'd be possibly better to wait till the turn after when Transjordan forces are in to Syria. So yeah, that's a matter of timing because you won't hold that long term, as I say. So it's just a question of when it falls. Because now Cairo's got that factory online. I just don't see it. Basically, you're fighting the full might of Africa, really.
That's what I should do. I should strap on the factory in Cairo next, not Ukraine.
Well, this is the one turn when I don't have a fighter there. Because I needed it for the Graf Spee to protect the bomber. So you never know. You never know. That might be the time to do it. But at the end of the day, yes, that will delay me a turn. It won't delay the production, actually. It will delay. It will cost me a turn of income
to repair
it. It's not
strap on
unless you can sustain it.
I've got some more fighters coming out in 3 turns, 4 turns.
Yeah. And of course, my standard fighter will be back next turn as well. But that arguably, if you sent in a supported bombing raid, which you can't do because they're Italian fighters, you've got 1 veteran. Ooh.
I do have a.
Yeah, you got a veteran.
Yeah.
That could swing it actually. It could be interesting. But as I say, next turn the fighter isn't there because I used it to cover my own attack.
So I can bomb it this round.
Anyway, I'm going to end the broadcast here because nobody watches this shit anyway. And we can keep talking.
They don't know what they're missing.
Mostly me struggling to fight with my camera, to be honest. I zoom around a lot. I think it's very hard for people to follow because they're trying to do their own thing. And unless they're looking at what I'm looking, they're not going to take it in quick. I imagine it's quite awful. That's why I thought when I originally thought about doing it as a broadcast, what I really wanted to do was have another machine that watched. And I got another machine, but you need another TTS account, which means another Steam account.
Yeah.
I just, oh no, I was going to do that. Just a waste
So
of
much.
money and time and a pain in the neck to have multiple Steam accounts.
There's a lot going on here. A lot going on.
It's a big old game. Anyway, I'm going to end the thing.
Okay.